Yo, what's up, Jack? Listen, guys, listen. I'm a little bit cooked, so I don't even know what I look like on camera right now. Let me check. I didn't even look at my camera yet, but I'm probably look cooked right now. So, hey, what's up? How you doing, Jack? I'm tired, but good evening, good afternoon. How you all doing today? What's going on? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome. We're gonna stream. I'm gonna stream for a little bit, Jack. I'm gonna stream for a little bit. We got some big news to talk about.
8 minutes.
Yeah, my bad about that. All right, let's get into it. New Mr. Beast video. What's that second half? Yep.
Where did Prez just go? Did he just?
He had up. Yeah.
Okay, Prez hip hop. All right, I guess we can show for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a second.
Chat, big announcement. I didn't get to tweet or post on it, but we were in a Mr. Beast video, guys. I should have tweeted about it and stuff, but yeah.
Perez says you're not allowed to be in it though, because apparently you'd win. So
what are we talking about?
Give it away. Like a little game show, and we give away a Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, Perez says you're not allowed in it though, because you'd win.
Oh yeah, I definitely win. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Already had like
another Lamborghini, you know.
So what's the sidebar for? What are we doing?
Oh, so I'll TLDR you because I've already. Hey, did you at least get to keep the cool suit?
Yeah, I did. Nearly had that Lambo too, chat.
Bro, I'll tell you how angry I was watching it. You should know how to do this, bro.
Bro, it was so much harder than you would think, by the way. So much harder. Bliss, we gotta make a fucking Mr. Beast react video, bro.
Or TLDR, because President.
We definitely do, man. Some clips and stuff.
It sounds like SBS gone wrong as usual.
But Mr. Beast reached out to me. It was a really cool team and stuff.
Preacher was on the block. Gaz came here, said something. Preacher shot him. Mac feels some incredible way about it, obviously, because Diamond Dogs. I told him, I don't care. He's not a gang. Preacher could have handled it better, sure.
Wait, do we want to wait for Perez for this? Or do you want to just get into it?
Perez knows most of this.
Okay.
But I want an impartial storyteller, and I think Kiwi's going to be the best person to tell it. Apparently he was there.
Money Mike, think the first stuff that we went live? Yeah, man, I went live for you, chat. I got you. I already had a sidebar with Kit. You guys missed a funny conversation with Kit.
Gone wrong, and Preacher shot Gaz. Mac feels some kind of way about it. Which, I get it, is his friend, but to me...
Whoa, what the hell? Preacher shot Gaz? Wait, I'm sorry. All I heard was Preacher shot Gaz. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Preacher shot Gaz over something. I'm gonna get Kiwi to explain it better in detail. He knows all of that. I'll go get Kiwi because Perez will wake up any second. What's up, bro? Just waiting for Perez to wake up, but I want an impartial side of all this shit that's going on. So once Perez wakes up, can you tell it all? Yeah.
Impartial. This guy's a diamond dog rat.
There he is. All right, I'm gonna. My food's about to be at my door, so just tell the story because I've heard it a couple times. So just tell these guys.
Wait, how long ago this happened?
He's pulling up there in a second.
Bro.
Wait, why do we care about Gaz though? I'm confused. Is he because he's friends with Mac and shit? Yeah. Okay.
Bro, the whole thing is just stupid.
Is it actually stupid?
It is actually just stupid.
It comes down to, I get, like, if somebody shot my friend, I'd be upset too. But I'm gonna be honest, like, not you, but Dio and Mac, you guys do value Diamond Dogs a little bit higher than the people in your gang sometimes. And that needs to change a little bit. I can totally understand being...
Wait, I can barely hear Marlo.
I can totally understand, like, your boy getting shot, like
yeah.
You wouldn't want that, and that sucks. But at the end of the day, like...
I mean, I agree with Marlo here, 100%.
Gaz earned it. Like, Gaz fucking got himself.
Yeah, like Martini also got shot. Like, and he didn't really throw a fit about that, right? I think Martini got shot by a fucking, not even a member, like a hangaround or something, right?
No, Martini shot a hangaround.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's right. That's right.
But Dio also said that if he was there, like, he would have shot Martini.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's more so what I was getting at. That part is what I remember. I remember Dio saying like he would have, even though he's his boy and shit. Like that's like I don't know, having the mentality of like he's a diamond dog, so he's like able to get away with shit. Like I don't.
That's true.
Like, the problem
Agree
is
with
if Gaz being shot, Gaz deserved to get shot. Like they just like rage bang each other over stupid shit.
Immigrants are stubborn too. That's
And
also part of it.
is it all done and dusted? Does guys guy fucking feel a fucking certain way? Like, what's going on?
Mac feels some kind of way.
Oh, that's for Ray to
Gaz
sort out.
definitely feels some kind of way, but like, what's he gonna do? Fucking come in and fight an entire gang?
I'm 100%, like I said this earlier, Huey, when you were here. Preacher could have 100% handled it better. I don't think it was wrong.
I'm still a little bit confused. All I know is that Preacher shot guys.
Gaz was pointing guns at Preacher, I guess.
Okay, I guess I can rehash.
Yeah, just
Yeah, because I'm
Well,
still
agreed.
so
Last
confused.
night,
Why would he put what?
Last night we were just driving around, right? So it's me, Dio, Gaz, Archer, and Faraday, right? We're all
Sure.
in the truck,
Okay, sounds good.
driving around. We run into Preacher
Okay,
and Chrissy, and they're like one friend.
sure.
And then, as a joke, like we pull up, we talk to him. He's like, "Fuck you guys didn't call me." And we're like, "Oh, no one told us you were awake." So we were just catching up. And then I was like, "Oh, who's this guy in the back?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's just our friend." And then we were like, "Is he affiliated?" And then we did our bit. And I thought, as a joke, right, I thought we were all on the same page. Obviously not. We pretend to rob this guy. So I'm like, "Archer, this is all you. You got this one."
Who's
she
this
robbed
guy that
him.
you guys are robbing?
Literally just some random that they're like hanging out with.
Okay, all right.
You can think of this guy as like their Gaz in the situation, I guess. Like
Sure. Yeah. Good.
And then so I know we do that bit, and then Preacher, like continuing the bit, comes over to Faraday, and he's like, "Where's this guy? Is he affiliated?" And then Faraday aims his Uzi just like in the air and to be like, "Can't catch me lacking, I'm always ready." And then Dio's like, "Just tell him you're ADMC, then he won't shoot you." And then Gaz says, "Don't worry, Faraday, I've got your back." Gets out with his gun, and then he like aims at Preacher, and Preacher's like, "Why are you aiming at me? Who are you?" sort of thing.
I mean, understandably, right? Yeah.
And then but he also like, I think this is where the issues for Dim and like Mac and Dio stem, right? Like he starts saying the shit that we all kind of just like we hold someone up, they start saying the stuff, we shoot them, right? I think that is where Mac and Dio's issues are like stemming from.
I'm sorry, you lost me in the
Yeah,
last
but it
part.
was
What?
so it's Max upset that he said, "Why are you holding a gun to me?" Right? Like that's what it is.
Yeah, like he just starts saying like the sort of stuff that like a hostage says, you're like, "This guy's a dumb fuck, you shoot him."
Yeah, but the issue is,
Like,
is
Brother, his whole
but Max
fucking
also
gang there.
saying, but even regardless of that, Max trying to say that it was jokes. So if you're gonna say it's jokes, then he's not in real danger. So he can say,
think-
"Why are you pointing a
think
gun to me?"
right
Even
up
as a
until
joke,
then,
right?
Brother,
Like, right up
if
until
I
that
was
point, it was
Preacher,
all jokes, and then it just went sour, right?
unless I'm missing something, if I was Preacher and someone starts pointing a gun at me and I see 6 of my other gang members standing in a circle around that guy, of course I'm gonna ask the guy, why the fuck you pointing a gun at me right now? Because my entire gang is surrounding the guy. If he fucks around, he will find out real quick. Am I missing something? Am I wrong? He doesn't know the guy, right? No context. Like, he doesn't know who Gaz is. Zero.
No, he has no idea who he was.
So how the fuck is it?
It all comes down to it was jokes until people decided it wasn't joke. That's what it is.
That's
Because
what I'm saying.
even
So
Preacher
you
was
can say, like,
just
it
joking
jokes
with
until they're
Faraday,
like, "That's
and then
fucking joke."
Gaz tried to get in on the joke, but since they don't have rapport, Preacher didn't accept it, and then took it as like, I don't know if he actually took it as a valid threat, but he took it as like, don't point a fucking gun at me. Like if that was somebody else like that he had rapport with, it probably goes down a different way. But he doesn't have rapport with this guy.
And so they had their spat over that, and then Gaz puts his gun away and just gets back in the car, right? And then, I know, it's kind of awkward. I said to Preacher, "Look, man, you want to do some fleekers or something later? Like, hit me up." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, we're gonna go do some stuff." And so we go, at that point we go our separate ways, right? And then like I don't know,
Sure.
half an hour, 45 minutes later, Dio's going to bed. A bunch of people are going to bed, right? So we're on the block. And it's just like me, Faraday, and Gaz. And then Preacher comes back. And I'm like, I gotta defuse this situation, right? I gotta make them friendly. So I'm like, guys, I just had a stroke of genius. And everyone's like, well, what? I'm like, how about all my friends don't pull guns and press each other? You know, trying to diffuse it, you know, make it more of a joke, calm everyone down. Because like I feel like before this happened, I'm sure Gaz and Preacher would have been friends. So I tried to defuse this, and it goes completely south and it escalates again. They start yapping at each other. Gaz tells him to grow up, and Preacher just pulls his gun.
Wait.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Wait. What? So after you say that, Preacher pulls a gun out and shoots him. Let Flippy. What's he doing here?
After, like,
Hey, Flippy. I don't think so.
after Gaz tells him to grow up.
Wait, why did they park a? I don't like that. I think they're listening. I think there's something in the trunk. Who here? Who is?
The fuck just happened?
Be a spy car.
Hopefully it's not a bomb
Yeah,
car.
that's the car that
What's the car that what? Is that the shit
isn't it
that...
just a booze.
Oh, is that the shit that Kit was telling me about with that Max Payne guy or some shit like that?
Speed, but yeah.
Oh, fucking hope it don't. I thought I woke up to a meeting today, not some drama.
Mac just, I guess, called Chum to come pick him up, so I don't know what that's about.
So after that, so they argue a bit more on the blog. Gaz tells Preacher to grow up. Preacher's had enough. Pulls his gun out and shoots again. Right? And like at this point, like Gaz earned that bullet. Like he fucking sat there on Preacher's block and rage baited him, right? Like he earned that. I went completely on him. And then I don't know. Faraday takes him to the hospital. They come back, and then I kick Gaz off the block.
Bro, I can barely hear you, Kiwi. I'm trying. I really am.
I mean,
You don't
I
want to
gotta
shout it.
whisper, bro. There's people right there.
I don't think they'll hear
So
you
at
speak
that
normally.
point-
Yeah.
Gaz goes to the hospital. He comes back. And at this point, I'm like, well, there's nothing else I can do, so I just kick Gaz off the block. And that was the end of it.
What a fucking mess.
I mean, it's
And
not
then
really.
Preacher,
People just
like,
need to
Preacher
prioritize
came
their
to me
group
and, like,
over their side
Before
group.
he had to justify
friends.
himself.
No, I guess the mess part is so the boys are all mad, like Dio and Mac and shit like that are mad about the
Sounds like it's
Preacher.
just Mac.
Is it just Mac? Dio doesn't care?
I mean, I can't
He
talk with
doesn't know
Dio.
yet.
Like, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. But Dio hasn't shown that he's mad like Mac has. Dio maybe, but as of right now, it's just.
I don't think
Mac.
Mac's mad more as he's just disappointed.
But he
that,
doesn't
like,
have the. He needs to. We still need to all be a united front. Like, that's what it comes down to. And him sitting there talking down to Preacher for shooting someone who talked shit and pointed a gun at him. And if this wasn't one of his friends, this wouldn't be a situation. Like, none of this would be talked about if this was anybody else's friend. Even. Like, if this, I'm gonna be honest, if this wasn't a Diamond Dog, this conversation is not happening right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, let me speak to Mac and then have a conversation, see what he's actually feeling. Maybe he's actually thinking the same thing right now, you know? But shouldn't we have the meeting first? Or
Okay, I've talked to Mac.
Yeah.
Like he agrees. Like Gaz earned getting shot. Right. He's just disappointed about the whole way the whole thing played out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but the way he like said, like, I don't respect anybody who asks why they have a gun pointed in their face. Like, he needs to stop saying shit like that. He's saying I don't respect you, Preacher, without saying I don't respect you. Like, he's trying to speak broadly as if he's not directing it directly at Preacher.
I do kind of gotta agree on that one. Like, if you got a gun at you, you shouldn't be saying shit like that.
But it was a joke,
But,
right?
but all the gang being around, like a bunch of the gang being around,
But
I guess.
even
changes
if
up
it
a bit.
wasn't, even if it wasn't like if it was somebody actually coming up, that's different. But it was jokes up until right then. So he's basically saying, why, while we're joking, are you pointing a gun at me? He's not saying, why are you actually pointing a gun at me? Are you going to kill me? That's not what he's saying. Because obviously Gas wasn't going to fucking kill him, right? Like Gas was joking around saying, I got your back, Faraday. Somebody who he doesn't even fucking know. It was obviously jokes. Preacher decided it wasn't. That's, you know, neither here nor there. But it was a joke initially, right? If we're gonna sit there and act like Gaz pointing a gun at him right there is the same as when you go to try to take a hostage and somebody says that shit, like, I don't know, bro. Y'all picking and choosing fucking battles at that point.
It's Preacher.
I don't think. Okay, like he could have been
He's down
saying
on the
a
block.
joke, but just like the way he said it, I don't think he. Was
I'm not saying
taking
that
it as a joke
Preacher
from that point.
took. I'm not saying Preacher took it as like. A Preacher basic. I'm speaking for Preacher here, and that's on me. But
Yeah, we need to talk.
the way I understand it is he's saying, why are you pointing a fucking gun at me while we're joking? Not why are you pointing a gun at me?
Let's talk to Preacher. Do we agree?
I
Right?
think talk to Mac first, maybe.
Um,
Or do you want to do that on your own, Ray?
I think we have the meeting first.
I
Because this
don't.
isn't
I
shit that
don't
even
know
meeting
if
is hard.
we
the
should
tensions will be
have
high
the
in the meeting.
meeting first. Let me just quickly speak to Mac. Okay, here.
Okay.
What I want you guys to do is get everyone together, do the thing. I'll talk to Mac and I'll talk to Preacher real quick, and then we'll have the meeting. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why don't you talk to Mac? Because we can talk to Preacher, right? Like we're.
Well, I want to hear
Man,
both
we can-
sides too, right? But yeah, but someone needs to gather everyone else up too.
Yeah, they already are.
Everybody's gathered.
I don't particularly think
I mean, he could have handled it differently. Do something wrong.
Definitely could have been handled differently. I'm
I
on that
disagree
page.
with the way it was handled, but I don't think he like did anything wrong.
Where is Mac? I'm not gonna lie, we're really cooked. Those who think the 21 sleeve of tier 1. I think that's Mac.
Okay.
Mac, is that you? You want to speak real quick?
If you want to speak to me.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am so cooked right now. My eyes are barely staying open. I was gonna post a social media thing about the Mr. Beast video chat, and I actually fell asleep while I was working on it. Yo, Mac, what's going on, brother? I heard some shit went down today, and there is like some drama. What? Can I hear your side of things?
I mean, I'm not trying to give drama, man. I'm just trying to tell Preacher that, you know, maybe it's best to not shoot people just because you couldn't handle the joke.
Best not to shoot people because you couldn't handle a joke. Let me make this clear. Was the joke him getting a gun pointed at him?
Okay, Ray, if he wants to play the serious card, he pulled a gun on Faraday, man. He can't just pick and choose when it's serious and not serious at that point.
So Faraday, who he knows, he was doing a joke with, but then this guy that he doesn't know pulled a gun on him. I think there's a
It was
little
in
bit
the
of a
card with Faraday, Dio, Archer, fucking Kiwi. He can clearly tell it's not some random guy just instantly joining. It's literally someone who is in the vehicle with those people. I think I told him, guys also in the wrong. Guys like rage baiting afterwards and shit. Like stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. Talking shit when you have a fucking gun pointed in your face. I mean, if I'm guys, I also tell them to grow up. Like, that's what it is.
But here's the big difference. Unless I heard this wrong, wasn't Preacher talking shit with his entire gang surrounding this guy that he doesn't know?
Okay, Ray, hold on.
I just want to make
Okay.
that
If I'm here
clear.
and you're there, and then there's 5 people behind me who are on your side, okay?
Yeah.
I get to pull the trigger first. You fucking die. Even if I die, you die. You're dead. You see what I'm saying?
I get it, but it's a little bit different when your entire gang is there, right, to support you. Like, if this guy is dumb enough to do anything, he's dead, right? Is that...
I mean, from what I heard, Preacher said the exact same shit
Did he? Because I haven't even
that I
talked to
shoot
Preacher
people
yet.
for saying. Preacher said the exact same shit that I shoot people for saying when I have a gun pointed at them.
Yeah, but the preacher had like 6 people that would immediately shoot for him there. Did he not?
Okay, that still wouldn't stop him from being shot in that moment, though. That's what I'm saying.
It's a very specific situation, but yeah, I don't know.
As I said, Ray, like, I'm not gonna fucking shoot the guy or anything. Like, I'm not gonna go fucking harm Preacher. I'm just saying I think he's fucking stupid for it.
He's stupid. What did he say?
He was like, yeah, why you got that gun in my face? Shit like that. Like, classic tough man talk with the gun in face. You know when we take people hostage and then they say stupid shit and then I shoot them and then we laugh on radio afterwards?
Yeah,
Essentially that.
because they're usually alone, not having any support with them, or unaffiliated. If I pulled up to a guy and he had 6 motherfuckers next to him, and he starts talking back, even if I have that gun in my hand, I shoot the motherfucker in the face first. It's gonna make me a little bit more hesitant with the other 6 people there. You know what I mean? Or the other 5 people, whatever it is.
But
Am I wrong about that? Isn't that not changed the way that the situation is?
I mean, me personally, the way I conduct myself, I'm not talking shit when I got the fucking an AR pointed in my face.
Okay, so how do you feel about things now, though? Do you think, just so I know, are you over it? It is what it is? Or you?
Yeah,
you
I
still,
told you I'm not gonna harm the guy or anything. But
you
I
still
think
pissed
he's
at preacher?
stupid. I just think he's stupid.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna go harm the guy. I'm not gonna like be pissy. I'm in a gang with him or anything. But do I think he's dumb as fuck? Yes.
Okay.
It just makes me way less likely to try and have joke situations with him. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if he's gonna get offended and then shoot someone over.
I mean, when is it a joke?
Wait.
Here's the thing, Mac. When is it a joke and when is it not? Right? Like that's the thing. Doesn't
I mean,
he
he
joke
built a gun
back?
on he built a gun on fucking Faraday, man. Like he also made it a joke at that point, pulling a gun on
Right,
Faraday, saying,
right,
"Are you
because
affiliated?"
But it's his own boy. It's Faraday's friends with him. No. Am I wrong? Am I
Okay.
missing it? I genuinely don't like. I wasn't there for this. So explain to me.
But obviously it's a joking situation at that point. And then apparently Gaz put his gun away mid situation. But I personally think it's more okay to shoot Gaz as soon as he puts the gun away because it was right in his face in the moment than shoot him for saying grow up afterwards. Because as I said, man, like if you're gonna talk a whole bunch of shit with like a gun in your face, like you should grow up.
Okay. Is that
I
everything?
mean, you talk to you ask like someone like do you the same question, he agrees. Like
I just.
that's a fucking pet peeve, man. I hate that shit.
I mean, I get it, but it's just. I don't understand why Faraday pointed the gun at preacher. I like. Not sorry, Faraday. Gaze pointed the gun at preacher. I just still don't get it yet. But
Yeah, I don't fully understand. I mean, I said it. Gaz is also in the wrong. He's stupid for that. There's no right side. Like Kiwi dumb as fuck for also just telling Archer to rob the guy in Preacher's car. Theo dumb for not fucking just keeping Gaz in line because he knows what Gaz is like. Gaz dumb for pointing gun. Preacher dumb for getting mad at joke situation. Archer dumb for actually robbing the guy. The only person who's not dumb for the whole situation is fucking Faraday.
wait, who robbed who? Archer robbed. Yes.
Archer robbed some guy that was with Preacher in the car.
Why would? Why?
Because Kiwi told her to do it. That's what started the whole thing.
Holy fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, pretty much everyone involved's fucking stupid.
Okay, let's just get to the meeting. I'm so cooked.
I'm just less. Wait, hold on. Real?
I get it. I know what you're gonna say. You're less inclined.
Gaz wasn't shot. I'd also be way more pissed at Gaz for like causing stupid shit if Preacher got mad. But the fact that he got shot instantly makes him the victim, you know what I'm saying? I'm pissed at Gaz, but I'm also pissed at Preacher pretty much like around about the same amount.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Because Preacher shot him. But you know what I'm saying? I'd be way more pissed at Gaz if he wasn't shot. That makes sense?
Not really, I'll be honest, brother. I think there's no... I don't think there's like a
basically,
victim in this. I think they're both just fucking stupid.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm pissed at both of them, like basically equal amount. But I'm saying I'd be way more pissed at Gaz if he wasn't shot because Preacher shooting him basically puts him on Gaz's level at that point.
It doesn't because Preacher's our boy, bro. Who the fuck is Gaz, right?
Bro,
Like, even if Faraday got shot, I would be less.
Gaz is basically my family, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, of course I'm going to be upset someone shot him.
Sure, I
That's
get
like,
it,
you
but
would be upset if someone shot Mickey in the same situation.
I get it. But Preacher is your family. You know what I mean? I know you might be like, oh, but no, not after what he did today. But he is. Like, I mean, not. I don't consider Habibi MC a family, but I mean, it's definitely he's supposed to be closer to you right now. But
As I said, I have no issue with being in the same group as him. I just think he's dumb as fuck.
Right. Okay. Well, let's go.
Kiwi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll put a smiley face next to your name. Kem. If I say his name 3 times, Barbara might appear, so I'm not going to.
Put me in the cage, Barbara.
Oh, wait, is Kem here? Is Kem here?
Yeah, put me in the cage.
Oh, I'm checking him off. Kem's here.
Yep.
Jason.
The ruler.
Jason. Faye.
Here.
Oh, hi, Faye. Hi, how are
morning.
you?
Good.
Okay, all right. I see 2 people came in while I was taking roll calls.
I'm not
so
gonna lie,
we're
I'm too tired to
start
deal with
over.
drama right now. I think I'm just gonna have the meeting and
Okay, all right. I'm starting from the top.
tell the boys to deal with it.
Waymond.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, honey. How
Hello.
are you?
I'm doing good. A little bit tired, but I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. You're looking nice. Sky.
You've been dreaming about it, right?
Sleep, brother.
Fuck
I've been
is Sky? She
sleeping all
was healed.
fucking day.
Sky.
Oh, she was here in the block like an hour
Okay.
ago.
All right. So another sad face. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Marlo.
try to call her. Yo.
Okay, Marlo's here. Thank you. Puez.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hi, Puez. How are you?
I got a hi.
Hi.
I'm
hi.
good. You good?
Your cut looks great.
Next.
I'm
Oh my
good,
god, wow.
thanks. Okay, Alex.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Okay.
I like your cut, Kit.
I beg your pardon.
Said I like your cut.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I like yours too. Lance.
The disdain in the way that you said that.
Classic
Lance.
Lance appearance.
All right, still rude. Crossing him off. Wolfie.
Yo.
Hello. Wemedy.
Prison.
Jail.
Prison. Okay, not here. Mac.
Aye.
Hi. Valdez.
Probably also at prison.
Yeah, he in
Okay, not
conjugal
here.
room.
Not here. Rye.
Pleasant.
Thank you. Johnny.
It's
Oh,
not a
we
you
just take him
yet.
off the list at this point.
It's not a you yet.
Johnny. Okay, Johnny's not here. Preacher.
The fuck is Johnny?
He's failing
It's
his
like
cut
8.
mission.
It's 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. The fuck? He said 4 p.m.
Yeah. No,
So
I'm
he
with
had
Johnny,
to
right?
fucking go to a Fortnite tournament, man. Isn't that what Zoomers do?
Hey Ray, what was his mission again?
To be awake at 4 p.m. 3 days in a row. It wasn't even that hard.
Well, his mission got reset now.
Yeah, guys, I want you to know.
Better luck next time.
Resets. He told.
Okay.
Didn't he say my mission is so easy to me?
Yeah, he did.
Because it's still like pretty late, like 4 p.m. compared to 2
Every
p.m.
day he misses, you add another day.
No.
No, that would be insane. He'll never get
It
it.
just resets.
Yeah, just have it reset.
Okay. Besu. All right, not here. Oh, Kit. That's me. Huh. Present. Put another heart next to my name. JC. JC.
Who's
Okay,
that?
JC. She's nice. Okay, she's not here though. Dio. Okay, Dio's here. Sly.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Fat Boy.
Where's he been?
Fat Boy.
Derek's not in the gang, man.
That somewhere. Yeah, Derek.
Fat Boy. Okay, not here.
No, I just have new glasses on.
Yeah, new glass. Yeah,
Klaus.
it's gotta be the
Not
glasses.
here as
Santa
well.
Claus.
Kiwi.
Present.
Thank you. Kem.
Oi, bruv.
Okay, Kem
here
is
again?
here.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, Kem. Jason.
The fuck is Jason?
You say this every time.
Yo,
Jason.
Chris,
Wait,
And
thanks
Jason
for
Jason
the
stood
guy?
right
five
next
gifted
to you.
subs.
Yes, remember he
Appreciate
came
that,
in late
brother.
to the last meeting
Is
and stood
Jason
right
like
next
a
to you.
random
Jay.
meme to like make me think
Jay.
there's a guy called Jason when there's not?
You met him last time.
Did you guys see this?
All right, Jason's not here.
Should be around
Faye.
soon.
This is the new
Here.
Mr. Beast video that just came out.
Okay.
And your boy
Did
Ray's in it.
anybody not have their name called?
I'm right there.
Okay. All right. Roll call.
I'm
is
right
done.
there,
What about
RayC.
Benji, man?
This is
Benji
the
here?
thing I couldn't talk about,
Benji
but
the
now it's
man
finally here.
Ramos.
What's Benji the man?
You guys should go to the
Hey.
comments and
Benji wasn't on my list.
you guys
No.
should go to the
Maybe add
comments.
You don't have to, no, you don't
You
have
may
to go
need
through
to
the whole
add
thing.
them and
Do I
then
need to
read
start
it
over?
again.
How'd
Yeah,
you get
may have
contacted?
No,
They just reached out to
alright.
me. You should go to the comments, hype it up.
Hello,
Show
everybody.
some love to Ray.
Table of business, guys. Here, Big boy Sly has got a mechanic shop. But Raven, I was seeing how you would think if he was to host an event where we were to buy a yellow Lamborghini and we'll do a game show.
A
to
game
give it away.
show.
But obviously we can't invite you because you would definitely win.
Yeah, well,
What if it's
definitely
a
win.
game show where all you have to
Especially
do
if
is
it was
drive straight?
Fall Guys related. Fuck me.
What if it's like you just have to drive straight?
That's a
Just
lot.
a straight line.
That's a lot better than swinging
Probably
hammers.
some, like, red balls in the way.
red balls.
Yeah, what if like you
maybe.
just had to drive straight and that's really all you had to do though?
God, if there's
Might
anything
be some
else.
context. I don't get a joke.
No, it's just a game
No,
show where
it's
you
just
just
like-
have to drive straight and maybe
It's
you
like
can win a
Fall
Lamborghini.
Guys, though. I don't get it.
Ow! Hello?
I'm just, like, it's
What's
just
hap-
you know if
What's happening?
you know if you
Hello?
drive straight you can probably win a Lamborghini, but if you try to do something other than just drive straight, you might lose.
Yeah, you
So-
might lose. Yeah.
It's not like you've been driving a Lamborghini for the past like 10 to 15
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Well, we're just
Who the fuck wrote this? I'm about to air out the whole block.
Oh my god.
chill.
Really, dude?
I take a
Who wrote
rating
this?
in fourth place.
That's all good, to be honest. It is what it is.
What did you win for becoming fourth place? Was it like a Prius?
I don't know if I can talk about it actually, so I'm going to.
An experience
It's
of a
all right.
lifetime.
It was there for the experience, yeah. Because I'm going to post like a Twitter and Instagram post
Exposure.
about it, chat, but I'll do it in the morning if you guys are cool with that.
Anyways,
You guys okay with that,
Suck,
chat?
man. When
Welcome to
Dawn was
the
when
meeting.
Dawn was doing that, she got an iPhone.
Oh, I hear an astronaut. Is that Johnny?
Shows up late.
You're hearing a ghost, bro.
what is
This would be
that?
early for Johnny.
There's so many car doors and then they left.
What's up, Bal? AW. I'm a recruit Issa.
It was such a cool
Sorry,
video,
I've got
guys.
this
It was
in
such a
my
cool
eye.
experience,
I've
by
got
the
this
way.
in my eye, sorry.
But
Marlo, why do you look so different?
I got new glasses.
What do you mean?
You look older, Marlo. Like wrinkles in your face
Glasses
now.
on, Ray, what do you mean?
Oh no, I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he had hair.
What is
issues
this note on the
yesterday.
ground? Marlo looks like when an actor gets changed mid-season. None of the characters acknowledge the blatant changes in appearance. What is this?
What are you talking about?
I
Okay,
think
so
you just
anyway,
made
guys.
that up.
Anyway, so what's going on with guys? The meeting today, right? Is everyone here a main member in the circle right now, right?
No, but
No.
everyone can be here and then when we vote on shit.
Who's this to my right?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey,
Archer.
it's Archer.
You the one that robbed one of the preacher's boys today? Is it the same Faye or a different Faye?
Last night, yep.
All right,
What's
guys.
the story with that? I'm still lost with that.
Let's talk about it after the meeting.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, getting into it, we have a big meeting today. Obviously, we have a lot of cuts that happened this week. I want to talk to you guys about them and assign missions and shit for them over the week. Obviously, it's gonna be like a slow rollout of missions because I don't want to like rush everything too quickly. But we are working on doing that as quick as we can, nonetheless. Right. So I feel like there's not that many people. I feel like the meeting we had spontaneously the other day had more people than this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a weekend. Always gonna be a little lower on the weekend.
It's usually light on a weekend.
Like, I'm pretty sure the meeting that I had to set up this meeting had like at least 6 more people in it.
Yeah,
to be
during the
fair,
week,
you,
there's more people
you
during the week.
also made that meeting when all of those people were literally like on the blog. So
We're missing like 5 people. Yeah.
Who are we missing right now? Like main members wise.
JC, Lance, Dio. JC,
Guy.
Lance, Dio, Claus.
Dio, Valdez,
Besa.
JC, Johnny.
We just did a roll call. She could say who's not here.
Yeah, true. It does have a list.
Get list.
Wait, what?
Who's not here on the list?
Okay, one moment,
Who are
please.
you watching
I
on
gotta.
TikTok?
Just the people who aren't present, please, Kit.
She was watching one of those dish up dinners on TikTok or something, man.
She's definitely on TikTok.
It?
Just give me a minute. I gotta flip through my pages here.
Is all of command here? I don't think I see Sky.
No Sky. No
Okay, who is not present is Sky, Lance, Wemedy,
What the fuck?
Valdez,
Half the command's not here.
Johnny, Besu, JC, Fat Boy, Klaus, and Jason.
Damn, that's actually a lot of people.
We have 11 out of 16
I will
council,
be
though.
supplying the roll call list after the meeting, by the way, like I did last time.
The fuck?
You didn't say. Did you say Chem? Wasn't here?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Valdez isn't
Chem
here,
is
though.
here and Dio is here. I forgot about.
Should we have the meeting today or should we reschedule if it's just a few people? Like without Faye here, we have
Yeah, we don't have enough
10 people.
to vote on anything.
Actually without the riot too, so
Ooh, that's nice.
9 people. That's really bad.
Thank you.
Was Ninja on roll call?
No.
Ninja wasn't on roll
No,
call.
he's not a main member.
Yeah, but Faye
He's a
was right, wasn't
prospect.
Yeah. I was told prospects and above come here.
Yeah. And they were
Oh.
also on roll call.
Well, then just not here anyway. So
Yeah.
Guys, I honestly genuinely feel like maybe we reschedule this. 9 people is not that many for votes and
We
shit.
can reschedule.
We could talk about things though. I'm down to talk about it because we're already here.
Yeah, we can just talk about shit.
Yeah, okay. This week has been pretty fucking solid as far as I can tell. Obviously, there's a little bit of drama here and there, but we did accomplish a fucking ton. Did the Hades ever come back and try to grab someone from you guys or fuck with you guys at all?
Nope.
No, they're scared.
Okay. Yeah, it is. I don't fucking know. We took one of them hostages there at the slime shack yesterday, and
We've taken that guy like hostage 20 times. It sounds like he just joined the gang to stop being taken hostage.
right, yeah. I thought it was so funny when Benji was on the phone telling me, Ray, you're not supposed to take hang-arounds hostage. I was like, okay, well, hang-around, is he part of the gang? And he's like, yeah, he is. I'm like, hang-arounds were never part of the gang. What do you fucking talk about? He's like, well, they are now. I'm like, okay, well, I don't fucking know that. So I took all of his food and shit like that.
They're a family, bro.
I don't give a fuck about some guy I can't tell you guys the name of. You know, like if it's a main member of Hades.
Bro, his name is fucking Plog, bro. This guy has like a fucking. His name's PLOK.
What the fuck is that?
His second name is SY.
Ploxy?
What?
Yes. It's the
What?
dumbest name I ever seen.
Yeah, but Zohai, this is really like there's not that many people here right now. This is real bad.
Take him hostage and make him change his name.
Hey, Hades,
To like
more like
Greg.
hostages. Am I right? No one.
You're cooking there, Matt. You're cooking.
I killed myself, yo.
It changed the course of everyone's life.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so
We just so everyone's up to date, we ended up doing the trade for properties. We traded the old washing house, from Hades to Besties. We ended up getting a trap house in a barrio and then a warehouse up north, which we're planning on doing as like a clubhouse where like these meetings would be held up there, basically.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what we talked about, yeah.
Can you hire someone
were you
good
not
to
around?
decorate then, please?
We were talking about
Yes.
doing Nori, giving Nori a shot. Did you ever put her on the panel, Ray?
Nori, I didn't put on the panel, no.
Okay, you can try to do that.
If you guys really need someone, Ivy knows how to decorate. It's fine.
No, Ivy's busy.
Yeah, I'll add her to the panel today or some shit.
You and your little fucking
Anything else
Ivy's
you want
on
to
my
talk about?
block list on Twaddle.
He's decorating something else right now,
Wait,
right?
can you block people again?
Yeah, you can.
Wait, did it
You
get
can block
removed?
properly now.
Well, no, it was a long time ago you could block people and then you couldn't anymore.
I blocked
Oh,
Idol
yeah,
instantly.
Yeah, I've
Oh
been
my
blocking
God.
all the Horny postals.
Idol,
Have they twatted today?
You really want to block? Yes, you can search. Block,
Hold on.
confirm.
Yo, Blunt's 18 months, brother. Appreciate it.
So how do I... Oh my gosh.
You then
I
have
know.
to click on
You
their twats
still-
to see them.
Yeah, or you have to like type their name out, yeah. Oh my god, this is the best day ever.
I can't wait for a list to be released in the
No,
next
I can
month.
still see her fucking tweets.
Ooh,
Yeah, but
most
you
blocked
read it.
accounts.
You click to
Oh, this user is
that's it.
blocked.
You bro, you wait. In a month's time, there's gonna be a list of how many times someone's been blocked. It's gonna be too funny.
Okay. Anything else we should bring up beside the decoration?
Recruits.
Recruits. Yes, we should talk about recruits. There's a few people in mind that I have. Dean came back around yesterday, but he needs to be around a little bit more, to be honest. And the other one was Toast, right? Is there anyone else?
I had Vouch for Toast.
What would you say, Alex?
I had Vouch for Toast.
Yeah, at this point, Toast is basically in the gang. He's done so many things with us. I could even be down to just do a vote on that specifically today, and we go from there. As for
Big
Dean,
Faraday fan.
big Faraday fan.
Oh yeah, do you want to?
I'm a big
Yeah, I know
Faraday
you,
guy.
you, Dio, and Mac were. Do you want to voice that, you two? I know we
Yeah,
had
I
a chat
can.
about it. Yeah, go for it,
Saturday for me to begin with, before during the last vote was like a hard no, because that motherfucker did not talk to anyone. He was like a certified block cell. As soon as he got the feedback about the fact he wasn't really vocal, he sat on the block, didn't really try and get up to much. He instantaneously turned that shit around, started going up to people, started asking if he could like go around with people, asked if people wanted to go do something, getting in calls before they asked. That motherfucker like actually straight up turned this whole shit around to, try and get to know people.
Yeah, it's like we had the conversation was for him
Speak up.
and the conversation was for him and Argo to kind of just be forever friends, and then we gave like the feedback on what we thought and why that was. Argo then disappeared and never came back to the block after that, and Faraday actually put effort in and did a complete 360. So I feel like Faraday's like what you want to see out of people when you're like, I don't know if you're going to be a good fit. They give it their all and push, and it could have not worked out, but I think in this instance, I think he definitely proved that he's worth a shot at least,
There is one other name I want to bring up. Nori.
I agree.
Yeah, Nora's great. I actually fuck with Nora heavy. I think I've seen her every single day providing materials, shit like that, being around, helping out with things. I think that Nora is like a pretty solid pick. Is there anyone that isn't like someone that's obvious? I mean, I think, didn't we have qualms about Faraday for some things though? Like, didn't he?
Yeah, we just told you we did, and then he turned
No,
everything
no.
around.
Like what turned things around? Was it because he went on this robbing spree with you guys, Mac, or was it something else?
No, it's
No,
not
I
about
told
robbing.
you, no, it's not about robbing people. It's the fact he became more vocal. He started talking to people more. He wanted to go on things like jobs, weekends, oxy runs,
himself
money
out there.
runs. Yeah, he straight up put himself out there. Said
He
"Yo, I'm
basically
here."
got constructive criticism and he actually
He
Took
went
it
with
into
it. He used it.
consideration.
Yeah.
Isn't Faraday? I think Faraday's the one who painted the ground
Before
red.
he would just be
He
quiet and
also-
stand around, but now he actually gets active. He goes around and talks to people, gets to know people.
Yeah. He also did not bitch about it once.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Noted. Anyone else? Yeah, guys, I was in the new Mr. Beast video. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm gonna be posting about it on Twitter and Instagram today, tomorrow.
Derek's been working out with Dio.
Yeah, Derek needs to
That's
lose at
all
least
this.
minimum 80 pounds before I can look him in the eyes. Yeah.
Hey, Valdez is here.
Valdez, what's up, brother?
I know Reed's been trying to come around more.
It's yeah, but now you know he's here.
I'm gonna. I just.
Oh,
took
you
a,
just sent it.
I took a picture of it and everything. Oh my
Well,
God, I'm gonna have to.
sorry.
I know Reed's been trying to come around more.
I have to fix
Reed is like a
this
hit or
now.
miss.
But
But like, probably just miss him every time.
I think he's been on the Benzos recently though. Benzo Reed is a new class of Reed.
What does that mean?
So Reed had
Like
a
a drug?
medical emergency, and he's not allowed to smoke weed anymore. Like the brain
Oh.
vessels in his head will actually pop if he keeps smoking weed.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so he takes benzos instead.
I don't know what that is.
Benzos, bro, Benadryl.
Like cough medicine? I fucking forgot what that shit is.
Oh, benzos are, bro. That's Xanax. Benzos are Xanax.
Oh, okay. God damn it, Reed.
He is something else off of those, I tell you.
Who are those people?
That's Issa. You remember Issa?
She's in.
That's also my wife over there.
And Nari. That's Issa from Louis. Yeah, Louis didn't want her in the gang back in the day. You know?
The only thing he stopped walking on to, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah. I like Issa, man. She's good people.
The only thing he
Milo,
wants
can
is
you take a look at what I just sent
That's
you?
Louis'
Does that write
ex.
to you?
Let me make sure it's good.
That we didn't want to bring in because there was like X trauma stuff like that. I remember that.
Check. Perfect. Yes.
Okay, Ray, I'm gonna send you the roll call from the day.
Oh, there was.
I'm pretty sure she was an AU
was
EU
one
person, so I think that might be a hard no
who
though.
You've had a conversation with her, Marlon. She spoke to me as well.
Oh,
she,
yeah,
She
yeah.
definitely needs time.
It's the start.
I am not bringing her name up. I just want everybody to be
Oh,
aware.
this is nice. I like this kid.
You like it?
Cassie wants to hang
Wait,
around.
wait. Wait till
Not-
Ray's locked back
yeah.
in.
Who?
I do like that. I do
Cassie
like that.
Miller.
Cassie
Yeah.
Miller?
Yeah, she wants to get to
Okay,
know
so
everybody and start hanging
talk
out.
to
It's
you
very,
afterwards?
it's very, very early.
Married to a cop, Skip.
Doesn't ring a
Damn.
bell.
What the hell up, bro?
I'm stood next to Perez. She's
Hello?
dating
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Next
on.
to Perez, literally, Kit and Ray used to date when she was a fucking cop. Like, what the fuck are you
Okay.
trying to say, bro?
Okay, bro. And were they okay? I'm just saying. This is all I'm saying. Is Sky an op like Ventura? No.
Yes.
Is he,
Yes, she is.
Sky
Was,
is an op.
was Sky?
Yes, she is, bro.
Was, no. Was Sky? Is Sky a major tryhard that
John.
just tries to catch everybody? Nah.
Was it
I'm
does
good, bro.
his
Okay,
job?
relax, man.
Okay,
Come on,
you
relax,
can't listen. You can't be
relax.
picky choosy. Okay,
I've
let's
literally
just
Relax,
seen,
man,
I've seen
Jesus.
Cassie shoot her husband.
Yeah.
He knows the gang. You know?
Shrug.
But
Wheel it in a bit.
the reason I'm bringing her name up is it's not to bring her in. She's just starting to show face. So if she makes the effort to get to know and take her on jobs and stuff, she has to make the effort though. Don't drag her around. She has to make the effort with you guys, okay?
Can she do more than hack a boost?
Probably, yeah. She sat and helped me clean money for like 3 hours yesterday. She'll do whatever you ask her to do.
Oh, wait, I have something for the meeting actually. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Ray, did you hear any of that, by the way?
I just heard Cassie. She's willing
Hey.
to do shit.
Hey,
Stuff like that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
I found out some news today, fellas. And
Yeah, I'm tired,
females?
guys. I am
I
really
don't know
tired
the
right now.
women adjacent
I'm
to
probably gonna fall
fellas
asleep
is.
right after this meeting.
We're all fellas.
Yeah.
What the fuck? McGregor?
So you can clean inked bags and washed cash whilst pushing weed now.
What?
Oh.
Well, okay, so we need to get that turf up and running.
Yeah, we need
Wait,
the
did you say that we
I'm
can
trying to go on
clean?
a Vespucci.
You think we can clean money
Yes,
No.
and
while selling weed?
So you can clean 5 inked bags with one hand off.
What?
You get a customer every minute and a half.
That's better than
And-
Oxy, bro.
And weed pays more. It's a lot more profitable.
Yes, weed is 112 a bag. I
Hang on,
got all
let
the
me
info from Tree Pass.
try to
Right.
explain this well to you, right? The turf used to be in our property.
I know. I already talked. I talked to the
Yeah.
ex-boss about it. I know all about it.
Okay, all right, sweet.
Check that. Yeah. So just check that email and then.
I don't even need to check the email. I already know about it. We're supposed to have the turf is supposed to be active. It's not active, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
know.
the email to Prez sent you is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we believe it's meant to be in our house. So
Right. I just don't really know what to do about that, but we'll see. I'll try to figure it out.
yeah.
That's dope.
If that's the case, then yeah, we have South Chumash as a turf. So we talk about names. Right? I think Evie's also on that list, correct? But
Yeah,
still
Evie
a lot
needs
of time.
more FaceTime.
Yeah,
He needs a lot more FaceTime as well.
just radar.
Again, these people have to prove themselves to us.
You're so quiet, brother. You gotta speak up, man.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah, so she's on the radar, but like I said, same with Cassie. Everybody's name that we mentioned, they have to prove that they want to be in this gang to us, not the other way around.
That's pretty much what I told Cassie. I'm assuming before you talked to her, I basically said like, if you want this to be a thing, like you got to make it known. So
Yeah, she spoke. She said she spoke to you, and then I had a chat to her.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to reach out about it.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro, kind of glossed off the fact that people are going to be selling weed with a shit ton of money on.
Ooh, true. So right.
But what I'm saying
motherfuckers
is,
pushing weed, bro.
what I'm saying is, we set up fucking Rainbow Road. You know what I'm saying? From block to block to block, type shit.
Just be in a forever gang war.
What's up, Sky?
This guy's around. Oh.
Yeah. All right. I'll get someone to come get you.
I mean, I think we have enough people to vote on shit now. We have 2 more people.
Wait, did I just hear Sky? Sky's name?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to redo this.
Oh,
list.
she's in prison. L, what did she do?
Yeah, MRPD. I don't know. She just.
Oh, she's in MRPD? I thought you said.
Yeah.
Oh, she a fed? She a fed? She's doing now.
She didn't go to prison. Why didn't she go to prison? Oh, hell no.
Just been talking to Chief Unson, man.
Yeah, but Hunter's on our side, so it's okay.
Now, what if we're like different MC? What if he's like a lost MC guy, you know?
I saw somebody tweeting about the Lost MC. If you want to join the Lost MC earlier.
Oh, I saw Saint Clair and some other like ex-Saint fucking bozo
No,
over on the Lost Cuts.
David Ivanov. And I was like, wait, we have a Dio.
Dio has fans.
Yeah, Dio needs to grab his
recruiting
backpack
the
up.
Lost
One of them
MC
standing right
now.
there.
That's crazy.
My gangbanger of the year.
Recruiting for the Lost MC, now operating out of Mirror Park, recently moved out of dogshit Blaine County. See number and lemon list.
Is Sky coming back or what's going on?
Yeah, she's getting picked up.
Okay.
So Barrio property, probably gonna leave it as it is. Maybe put a couple of storages somewhere. Maybe dig a little hole or some shit. That's just kind of funny. Not gonna lie. North. Let's head into a clubhouse, like people mentioned earlier. It'll be, add some vibes to it. Chumash, we're keeping it like that. We're putting the butt coin in Remy's property in Little Sol. And then, if we do have to move it up north, we can move it up north, up to Remedy. That's on her. Property, house, Chrissy, what are we doing?
I thought this guy was
also,
doing slam poetry there, man. Goddamn.
The command house, they are willing to trade for the south side house as well. Chrissy doesn't want the command house anyways, so we can trade it regardless. She didn't really decide if she wanted that south side house, but I think that the better house to have than the command house.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind that now, especially with this house side being a lot more clearer.
Yeah. So there's that. Did Flippy talk to you at all, Ray, about a property, like a Mirror Park property for a warehouse?
He said that if the property was good enough, they'd be willing to do trades. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Did he say which warehouse they're talking about?
I don't remember, to be honest. I think he wants to see the Mirror Park houses we have first, and then he said if they're close to the sack, then he's interested. If not, no.
We only have mine, right?
I think there's the one that Faraday has up to the north too, right?
Oh, I don't know anything about Fairness.
Bryce?
Fat
No?
Boy has one.
Fat Boy.
like,
There we go.
Fat Boys, I don't think
It's behind
Fat
Fat
Boys
Boys
is
is being sold already.
Yeah.
Me and Remedy are buying it.
Okay. That's good.
What? Why is he selling it? Why don't we just take it?
He's not.
He wants money.
He wants money.
Oh, okay.
He's already given a lot too, as is. Right, so do you want to vote on shit? Since we have 2 more council here now.
Yeah, we can vote on new people probably. I don't think there's anything else we really need to vote on, right?
I mean, we talked about the name change. If we wanted to do that, now would be really the final time to.
Yeah, we could vote that one last time. Yeah. Is everyone here that wants to vote on that?
Well, Sky's coming right now, so we'll wait till she's here.
I think we should wait for Sky.
No, I mean we're waiting for Sky. I meant like other people.
How much have you guys
Well,
talked
people have
about
proxy
since I
votes.
haven't been here?
I know Dio had like a very strong opinion about names, but he's not here right now.
I know what Dio wants.
Yeah, we
I
share.
know
He shares
what
the
he's been
opinion.
wanting. Yeah.
Does he want Habibis and then like Habib MC or some shit?
Yes. As if we don't get Habibi MC full time, he wants it to be Habibis and Habibi MC.
Which I think is a consensus that a lot of us, or like a middle ground that a lot of us came to. So we'll talk about it and then see if anyone has any other suggestions, any concerns, and then we can vote.
Is there anyone else that's been hanging out? Like we're missing like 1 or 2, right? Or we just
Imran, but I still feel like
Imran?
he needs to
He's still
show a bit more
needs to get out of his
initiative.
shell. Yeah.
Yeah, they brought her up already.
I feel like you have like Argo on one end of the spectrum, then you have Imran in the middle, and then you have Faraday on
Yeah.
the other end of like what you want to see happen. Like Imran, he's still showing up, but
Imran-
he's still not like going like crazy with the feedback.
Does he
Whereas,
know?
I'd be honest.
Yeah,
yeah,
what I've seen-
I always tell him to fucking talk to people, and
From what I've seen
shit,
of
every time I see
everyone,
him.
he shows up with Sly and that's it.
I've seen him around without Slight, and he does do anything when he's asked, but he just needs to be more
He needs to.
independent and think to do it.
He needs
himself.
to. He needs to actually be outreaching to people. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
He also gets
he needs to take
really
the
mad. I
initiative.
call him Nimrod.
Okay, who the fuck wouldn't get mad at that?
Bro, if you're gonna end up becoming a prospect, bro, prospects
Yeah,
can
no,
make you do
I
the
agree,
bitch
yeah.
vault quick.
Yeah.
Just pause. This goes. Hey, I think Valdez needs to say something to you.
Huh?
I was just, thinking I'm scared that you're about to scream East Side at any point.
He's got too
Oh
much
yeah, I
of a chin.
really.
I don't get it.
He's got too much of a chin for that.
Valdez. I already called him Bigums yesterday.
Why? Because I've been working out.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
I'm getting big.
the big guns. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I talked to
Yeah.
you last night as well after everything happened. I don't think we have beef with KC here. I think that is a skip.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah,
You talked to
I
who?
spoke to JJ, and JJ was like, JJ was on the spool side from what it seemed.
Yeah,
DC,
I'm gonna be honest.
what
You
happened
see
with
this
KC?
Eli guy? You smoke him, rob him.
What
take his
happened?
shit.
I
don't
told
know
that to
context
KC.
for this.
Eli, but KC's chill.
I told that to K. So just contact. I called KC. Well, they called me.
Wait, what happened though?
It's some.
Just
He's-
too
he's-
long didn't read it.
He's some drama shit in their gang. He's then coming to our gang to then stir it and make people look bad to us. So I've told KC, if I see this Eli guy, I'm smoking him. And they said, okay.
Yeah, JJ
What?
talked.
What?
JJ talked about
They said
JJ
okay.
and Lloyd-
They said
They less,
shrug.
bro.
They said go for
Say
it. What the
less.
fuck?
Yeah, because
this
they
shit
are
is so
they
bad,
are on the
bro.
same page by the sounds of it.
Is Casey still active?
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah,
active now.
they're active now. Yeah.
They're really
Yeah.
in the day.
I have actually something to talk about quickly if now's a good time.
Sure.
Today I met some people from the new Epsilon group. Do you guys know who they are?
The cult?
I spoke
Yeah,
to
the
them
cult.
before.
They were really nice, and we went on bike rides all around the city. It was really fun. But they
Very
said
culty.
that they try to do like community outreach and events for people, and they try to work with like the different groups in the city.
Yo.
to do that, and I
Nice
think
guy.
it might
Oh, you're
be
late.
something that we try to collaborate with them, and like I'm happy to talk to them. But I think it'd be fun if we could do like some kind of event with them or something, and just
Unfortunately,
like
it's
create
against my
something
religion.
fun for the city.
Have you been
You want us to-
indoctrinated?
You want us to
No.
collab with a cult?
It's against my religion. I'm part of Old Epsilon, so I don't believe in New Epsilon.
Ooh.
I don't believe
Yep.
in New Epsilon.
What'd you eat
Okay,
today?
it was just a suggestion.
Christopher the Fromage, my
Egg
only
sandwich,
guy.
but literally nothing else, bro. I'm just cooked
The
today,
lady
bro.
I met, she
Sorry.
was married to
There's so much shit I wanted to do
Edgar.
today, like post on the Mr. Beast thing, but
You know, it was Raymond. Actually, after this meeting, I need to speak to you about a few things. But yeah. Anyways, that was all.
I was gonna go to sleep
Ray's
after the
about to
meeting.
lose. It's about to be. They're about to say that's our money, Habibi, to Ray. That's crazy.
Fuck. Okay, I was gonna go to sleep after the meeting, but yeah, I can stick around a little bit longer.
You need to give you need to put Nori on the panel up north before you go to bed.
Oh man.
I'll drive you
This
there.
guy's gonna
Don't
end
worry.
up taking the bus.
I'll drive you there.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Sky.
All right.
Yo,
So
Sky,
yeah, we
you're
wanted to
late.
talk about the name
You're
change.
late.
Right now we are Exodus / BBMC. Few of us talked, and we were potentially
Okay,
wanting
if we're
to
doing
push
votes, we should probably
forward.
just keep it to council members then, right? Or what? main members above?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you have a problem with them just being here and seeing. They don't have to. They're not going to put their hands up or anything.
Sure, that's fine.
So
What's up, Marty? How you doing?
A middle ground that we kind of came to was changing from Exodus to HABIBIS and HABIBIMC. So instead of it being Exodus HABIBIMC, it's HABIBIS.
Middle ground that we came up with. The full timers, as Dio likes to call them, and the people who kind of just want to do the weekend stuff and have a little bit of fun, you know.
So that's kind of. Go ahead.
Is the vote just for that, or is it full-time Habibi MC or Habibi, or just for Habibis?
For the Habibis and then Habibis and Habibi MC, it's not about like if people want to do stuff on the weekend, that's fine, but I don't think we have to specify that it's Habibi MC on the weekend.
Yeah, like if Mac wants to claim the BBMC 24/7, 365 days
I
a year,
really do.
hell fucking yeah, do it, you know?
Yeah.
I also feel like Bessie's did bring up a good point to Ray when he was talking about doing like different shit. He's like, they're like, don't worry, we're in the same boat with besties, but shit kind of sticks once you start. So just realize people will still call us Exodus at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah, but at some point they'll also.
I was gonna say.
Are you just seeing it?
The normal member cuts have Exodus on the side of them, so it's like still technically there.
It's like a nod. It's like a nod to the.
So the general, the general member cut will have Exodus Side Rocker on the left side.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I have Council here on the right. It'll say Exodus on the left, so it'll still be like a nod to it. You know, it's still
So it wouldn't be
history,
like
but
completely gone. Like, so when people think Exodus, like that'll eventually be what they think is the Exodus on the cut, you know.
Am I allowed to say anything as a member?
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, so for me, I would say I don't like the idea. Mainly because I found the whole weekdays one thing, MC on the weekend thing a bit more unique. You know, when I heard it the first time, I was all for it. Especially like if we took it serious. So I mean, like it feels like a missed opportunity if we actually don't do it. For example, I've had this idea for a while now. Let's say weekends come around and you forget to put on your cut. You know, we make it a whole thing where, you know, we troll that person. They have to give the gang 10K because they forgot, you know, something like that. And we actually like put down all the gang shit and just be an MC for a weekend, you know?
Yeah,
something to look forward to, you know. I feel like the cops would eat that up as well, you know.
I
And
feel
with
like
us
that's
throughout the
jobs.
weekdays, you know, we're all in cars, and then on the weekends we're just jobs with bikes and
that
bats
fits
and
with the
shit.
people
you know?
that don't want to do it full time.
Just
Though
to
that's
clarify,
the issue.
Sly, the name, it would still be the two name thing, and it would still be the weekend thing for a lot of people. So for me personally, I'd be doing that. But the name Exodus would just be Habibis instead. not Habibi MC.
But it's too close.
I agree. Yes, yeah, I get that.
It is way too close. It'll just become one thing. They need to be so far apart from each other that it's
But
so
you're
unique.
only looking at it from the perspective of the people who are wanting to do it on the weekend. You're not really taking into account the people that want to do it full
Yeah, like
time, right?
Mac, do you want to?
Yeah, but
just
that's the
your
thing,
opinion
right? I
to it?
never really thought it was going to be a whole full-on thing, right?
Yeah, and
That's
see,
not
that
what
from the
you know,
start is that
from the start
I-
it was weekdays, weekend, you know.
But from the start, it wasn't. That's the point. Of the start of this initially was going to be it full time.
Honestly,
Not
dude,
fucking. We were gonna do Yakuza vibes. That's what our initial plan was, but that just never came to fruition. But the entire startup of all of this was MC vibes. Not like, again, not the quote unquote motor club, but the rank structure, the ranks, or I guess I just said that, yeah, rank structure and
vape.
the voting and all that shit. Like, it was going to be a Yakuza style MC from the start, and then it fell back into just being another street game. I totally get what you're saying with the weekend novelty for you and maybe some other people, but there are a group of us as well that are on the opposite side of things, where it's not necessarily like a novelty thing that we're looking forward to on the weekend because we want to look forward to it the entire week. And part of where you're saying you want to do it kind of serious on the weekend, a lot of the people that are wanting to do it on the weekend want to do it to fuck around on the weekend. So that kind of defeats that purpose too.
okay. All right, who's next? Who wants to speak?
You want to respond to that, Slige? Your
Yeah,
point.
you can.
I mean, I basically said what I had to say. I am not fully with it, but hey, it be what it be, right?
You have an issue with it if it passed. Like, is it that big
I
of an issue?
mean, look, me personally, I won't be like, you know, full on MC. I'm too Southside
Yeah.
for that, right?
No, that makes sense.
I'll
Yeah,
full
that's
on, I won't be
totally
like
fine.
MC cut out all the time. But yeah, it's just not that aspect of, you know, the weekend we do dumb shit. I was looking forward to that a little more than just, you know, dumb shit, or we name ourselves one thing, but then it gets confusing when we start getting towards the weekend, and it's just gonna become a confusion to me.
I think literally what we do right now, week to weekend, like what people do, doesn't have to change. The name is changing, so I think that people can embrace shit accordingly. Like Alex said, like it's still gonna be, he's doing his normal shit throughout the week. If he wants to put his cut on the weekend and quote unquote do Habibi MC shit, he can. It's just changing the name. I get what you're saying, that people are gonna, if it's that close, people are gonna, you know, say it's one way or the other. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but that's
definitely
the
a
thing.
possibility.
That's where I disagree. To me, it should be straight up stern and strong. Weekend, a BBMC. You don't get to choose. You don't get to decide.
So
You
why
wear the
couldn't it be
cut.
the other way
You
around?
don't. You don't. I mean, it can, but like I say, I fuck with the uniqueness, right? If you say you want it the other way around, I still would prefer that more than it just being one thing. Because it's going to feel like one thing eventually if we just have some of us repping a BBMC or full on cuts, some of us who's not. That's going to get confusing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of on the same lines of Sly. It just kind of feels weird that, you know, like some people are doing one thing, other people are doing another, but you know, at the end of the day, it's, I don't know, it's a group, you know, choice there, and like at the end of the day, like regardless of what happens, I won't really care that much. It's just it will feel a little odd at times. You know what I mean?
I'm confused. Is this like a member vote or is this like a council vote? I
No,
don't get it.
It's a council vote, but we're letting
everyone
them
can talk.
speak.
Oh, okay. And I'm just like confused about, you know.
No, it would be a council
Yeah,
vote.
that's
but
why I
everyone
asked
can
before I
speak.
said something.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
good.
know either.
I think we vote on it.
I mean, to be honest, guys, I actually don't mind the X's name. I think it's fine. It's just the memes and shit like that around it, where people always just say Exodus at this point.
Exodus.
I think people are way too caught up in what other people say though. Also,
I put that shit on my lemon list every time I wake up, bro. It says Exo Dust.
I think Habibis is just. I think it's a pretty funny name.
I also think that some people are, you know, have different ways of thinking about it. You know what I mean, too. So.
All right, well, who has whose proxies?
Is there anything else anyone wants to say though? It's a good time for people to speak. It's a big decision, guys. You should speak up.
I just think we're gonna be Habibi MC. We want to change name. Like, it makes sense to just be Habib with the Habibis, and then Habibi MC on the weekend. Like, so it's
But initially,
technically the
this
same
vote
group,
was
the
going to
same people and
try.
stuff, you know?
Initially, this vote was going to be us asking to do Habibi MC the entire time. That's
Yeah,
why
and then the secondary
consensus
thing
and
was
the
Habibis. Yeah.
yeah, like us finding a middle ground was, and it wasn't even us that suggested. Like Alex is the one that brought it up. Was doing Habib. So
Can I
I
just be
don't
real?
mind a
I
name
don't think.
change, but I think it should be far apart from Habibi MC. Habibis is just way too close.
I also think the fact of us thinking that we're gonna like I'm just be so honest with you. I don't think Dio, Mac, or Kiwi really give a fuck on like what the vote is. They will just, you know, they rep Habibi MC regardless every single day. So just like, you know, I don't think they care either way. They're always gonna wear their cut.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
not-
care anymore.
I mean, obviously the name is important, guys, but
Yeah,
like,
it is.
But I'm gonna vote the name that I think's best. Is essentially my.
Everybody
thought
votes what they
process.
think is best.
Yeah.
Again, like this can be a vote for if we don't want to get like, again, like a bunch of us we're gonna bring forward the vote of just being Habibi MC, which obviously a few of you have an issue with. That's why the
I mean,
common ground was that. If you guys have a different like situation, like a different
To
proposal,
be
we
honest, your
can.
model, I think everyone's main's probably already made, and no one will be swayed. So I think we just vote.
I disagree. Yeah,
Well,
sweet.
if you
I don't
guys wanna
think
keep talking, keep talking, I'm gonna
anyone's
figure
main
out proxies.
who is a part of council will be swayed. I think everyone's had their main made up about
Nope,
this.
that's wrong.
For the
I literally
longest
told you
time.
I got changed. I wanted to change to Habibi MC full time, and then we talked about it a little bit more, and now I'm kind of on the side of just staying with Exodus and Habibi MC on the weekends.
But what
So
do you
you
think
said
about
you just said
I'm in
allowing?
a meeting.
The reason
Right,
I
what do you
think,
think of?
What's up?
Oh, good.
the reason for that is
I'll call you back, bye.
what was it? The thing that the besties end up saying that they still regret their name to this day. They said, but
I
once
think
it
they
sticks, they kind of like
embrace it at the same time.
they embrace it, but they still regret it. You know?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, they would also say in X, this a shit name.
Everyone says that.
But they also said it's.
That's what I'm saying.
But they already stood there and said it's already kind of stuck.
Yeah, just because it's stuck, like, you can instantly just rebrand. Who cares?
Can you though?
You
Yeah,
guys
I
went from the
mean-
company to Hades.
Yeah.
I don't.
That was
I don't
that
count
was
that as a
rebrand with a
I'll
couple
be
extra
honest.
steps.
I feel like the company was something completely different than 80s.
That is completely different.
Like they literally, there was different leadership. There was different.
Just one person,
like,
right?
vibes.
One person left.
One.
No, OTT,
Listen, I think-
Jean Paul.
John Paul was gone
Mickey.
way before that shit. Mickey
I
wasn't a
think
leader.
That was
Hold
that
on.
was all in the company though.
I think even like if we did want to rebrand, that would be the perfect time because we just got the cuts that say Habibi
Yeah,
on the back
exactly.
as well.
That was
You know
the
what I'm
entire
saying?
point.
That would not be a hard rebrand.
So, you guys think it should be Habibi's, and then on the weekend Habibi MC? What's the?
Well, in a perfect
weekend
world,
shit,
in my
it's just
opinion,
people
it's
want to
Habibi
do
MC
shit on the
full
weekend.
time. But I know people don't want to be Habibi MC full time. So the thing that Dio, Alex, and a bunch of people talked about was a workaround to be Habibi's and then Habibi MC on the weekend. That's the whole point of the vote, is because people thought that was a good what's the thing called?
Compromise.
Was it
Middle ground
That's
compromise.
it. Yeah.
I also think that like we're all talking about like 3 different options right now. So it's basically like one option is a BBMC all the time. There's another
nobody's
option
putting
of
that forward anymore.
right. I'm just saying that these are all things that are like that had been discussed just now. Like people were bringing them up at least. Like they may not be being pushed forward, but they were like in somebody's mind. Second was doing Habibi or Habibis and then Habibi MC. And there's also just that third option of allowing people that want to be Habibi MC all the time, let them do their thing like
Okay.
Habibi MC all the time. And then, you know, other people get to choose when they want to just do it on the weekends.
Yeah, but that in itself is already.
It's
I don't
splitting the
know.
group
I
is
don't,
what
I
I
don't
feel
like
like, but that's
that.
me.
That's how it's gonna be if we were to continue to go the way it's going. I feel like it should be strict.
You're talking about the Habibi MC on the weekends thing? I mean, I think it's just more
Yeah,
like
No, he means all the time, I think.
Like no. So in general, right? I mean, put on all this effort to get cuts and such, right? For me, this is how I heard it: was Exodus on the weekdays, a BBMC on the weekend. I thought when the cuts would come here, it would be strict. You know, on the weekends, we all need to wear it. We all need to be an MC. It needed to feel like a complete shift. But if you're telling me that 2-3 people are gonna still wear the cut throughout the weekdays and do whatever the fuck they feel like it, then it's not strict to me. I don't care no more.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
gonna lie to
because
you, I
this whole
think this-
weekend thing that was never. It was a joke that was presented. That wasn't part of the structure.
I mean, I get that now, but it's
but
the
it
first
definitely
time I'm
became
hearing
part
it
of the
too.
structure, though. You know.
But again, then you
But
guys,
that
you
was
guys
the
keep.
whole unique
I'm
thing
sorry, but
to
you
me,
guys,
right?
people
That's why I
keep
like.
like talking about like I don't want to be this on the weekend, but you guys, or I don't want to be at this throughout the week, as if like that should outshine all the people that want to be it throughout the week, right? Like
And
the people
vote.
that, again, when we first started this raid, that's what we talked about doing from the start.
That's like
Like,
Alex
that's what
said.
this was
We just
founded
gotta
on.
vote, you know.
But on
Yeah,
that,
the compromise
on,
was we would only do it in the weekend. That was the original compromise.
So I agree, Marlo. I was there. We did say from the start, but I was also there, and I said I didn't want to do it from the start.
Yeah.
As I said,
look,
I think we
I'm
just
not
vote.
saying that I understand like your side of things, but I feel like that's the only side that keeps getting presented is
So
the people that only want to do it on
what's
the
wrong?
weekend, not the people that want to do it throughout the whole week, right?
What's wrong with the Habibis then? Is there anyone against it?
I think Sly was, and I guess Valdez said he agreed.
I
with
just don't
Sly.
like the name.
I just feel like the only thing I'm like trying to say is that like I'll just bring it up in like a more like way that we all know about it. It's almost just like the split between like SMG people back in '80s and the normal people. It almost kind of felt like that group of people was separated from the rest at certain times. Like when they went to go do SMG shit, it kind of felt like it was like secluded and not inviting. And that's the other thing though, is like I get it, we're doing it during the weekend or like a fucking Habibi MC shit during the weekend, whatever, everybody can join. But at the same time, it's like, you know, when we create that degree of separation of like, you know, Mac, Kiwi, Dio, who want to do it all the time. I don't want to speak for everybody. I don't know if anybody else would want to do it all the time, but those are the 3 people I can think of. That it does create like some kind of separation to a certain degree within the group. That's just me.
That was different though. I remember because I was there for the SMG thing. It was an invite only thing, like me and Benji made.
I honestly didn't really know too much about it. I'm just saying, like, in a sense, though, it's kind of similar in the sense that we're kind of like separating people. You know what I mean? Like, these people are this, these people are going to be doing this. It's just, I don't know. It just feels like different.
Okay, does everyone have the vote that they want in mind?
Yeah, Marlo's doing proxies right now.
To be honest, for this one, because it is an important thing, maybe you and I go to the side, Ray, and then we get people's votes one-on-one. Doesn't sway votes.
Yeah, we could do that. Guys, this is pretty important to me. It's
just texted
more
too.
than anyone else,
Bro,
probably
you
to me.
don't gotta go side to side. Just have you two go last.
No, he's saying that he doesn't want other
People get
votes
swayed with votes.
Oh,
not
what?
theirs.
Oh,
Everyone.
we just sit around the table and we vote, bro. What do you mean?
But is this not something you want to
Alright,
wait till
so
like
up to
all
Ray.
of high command and everything's around for?
That's what we're doing.
All high command here, so don't worry.
Yeah, we have proxies.
I mean, I guess texting Ray wouldn't be that bad either.
Yeah, you can just text me. That's fine.
Let's do that. Quicken.
Wait, why don't you guys want to just openly
I don't know
vote?
why we have to
What's
change
bad
it,
against
like,
that? I don't get that. We usually openly vote on things.
I think it's more the fact that they don't want you know, somebody
That,
like
you
let's
just
say
say that
that.
about every vote, right?
No,
Like,
100%. That's the other thing though, is that like I get it
Are
from
we
their
gonna
side,
have
but I
to
also get it from
vote
your
on
side.
how we vote now?
No,
I
like,
think it should just be the same
Alright.
way we vote.
Yeah,
on everything.
yeah. I'm on. I'm
Yeah,
Vowel
same
here.
way as always. You two just go last.
Well, command goes
Yeah.
last. The sky, you come over here too.
Okay.
Hey,
it'll be-
if,
so
if
it
you're
go-
not
it-
in the council, sit down real quick.
if it'd go everybody, then Sky, Marlo, me, and then these two, and then.
So
Reza
this
Ray.
vote is for. This is for Habibis and Habibi MC, correct?
guys, I'm gonna just say this straight up. By the way,
Yes.
no matter what the decision is, there's people that are against both sides. This cannot change the way that you approach the gang or that you carry yourself forward, right? I just want you to know that. Like if I really have to deal with people like genuinely mad because their name is this or that, then just you don't have to always rep it. You know, just if people ask, you're in that group, you don't have to go around saying, "Oh, I'm fucking the Exodus" if you don't like the name, or "I'm Habibi MC" if I don't like the name. I'm sure people who know who the fuck you are, you know.
Right. So this vote is for Habibis and Habibi MC, Valdez, yay or nay. Nay would just be staying what we are.
Nay.
Wait, are we doing 2 separate votes or no?
No.
No, it's just one vote.
It's a yes or a no to change, essentially.
Then, if they vote yes to the change, then we're voting on what the changes is.
No, the change would be Habibis and Habibi MC.
Yeah, this is to vote Habibis and Habibi MC in, or just keep it what we have right now.
So there's no vote for keeping it Habibi MC full time.
No, we came to the
we
compromise of
decided
Habibis for that. Yeah.
You want that to be a
It's
vote?
so close to each other, you might as well just vote for it to be
Um,
Habibi MC all the time.
But some
Because
people
it's
don't
going to
jive with
just
being
end
an
up
MC
on
the whole
one
time,
end.
That's why.
It's going to happen regardless.
I mean, I think we're just talking in circles because we literally spoke about this exact same thing fucking 5 minutes ago. Just vote at this point. Fucking hell.
Okay,
Hold on,
what's
Mike.
the vote?
Wait,
The
let
vote
me
about
let
the
me
name,
let
right?
me do the decision.
Bro, this is gonna be a circular
Mac,
fucking talk for another
please.
point.
Let him talk.
Let me fucking think about this, bro. Jesus. I'm okay with doing a vote to see if people want the Habibi MC full time. I just know there's some people against it, like heavily.
Yeah, that's why we kind of came to the compromise of being Habibis and Habibi MC. Sly is basically saying like it is basically still the same vote anyways because they're so similar.
Alex, just want to make this clear. You're okay with the Habibi's name? You just don't want the Habibi MC name?
That was my compromise. I'm happy to keep it the way it is now, but that was my compromise given.
Because Alex understands how we feel, and we kind of understand how he feels.
So why don't we
that's
just
kind of where?
Why don't we just have Habibi's full time?
That's
That guy just jumped off.
Wait, what do you mean? Without MC, I'm so confused.
Dumbass.
Yeah, he's
What?
saying without MC.
Because the MC was literally the whole point of the group.
No,
was
no,
supposed
but
to be
like what I'm trying to say is like if you say the Habibis could be an MC, you know what I mean? But the Habibi, you get what I mean by that? Like this is the thought process I have. If you have the Habibis and we have the jack that says Habibi MC on it, I mean people already know what that is, right?
Yeah, just
You-
he's saying
you
basically
don't have to
just to
name-
be called Habibi, not Habibi MC. Just be Habibi full time.
Habibis.
Yeah. Just forget the weekend shit.
Because I'll be honest, guys, I don't know why we need to keep swapping names. It's kind of getting a little bit tedious, you know? If I think that's what the
That's why
vote is
we're
about.
doing the last vote on this.
All right. I'm okay with that personally. I would rather we keep what we have right now or we vote for Habibi's full time. Are you guys cool with that?
No.
Then let's do 3 votes. We can make it a little bit more complicated though.
No, that's not. 3 votes isn't gonna. I mean, what do you mean do 3 votes?
The whole point of a vote is to say yay or nay.
Yeah, it's a yes or no, not who wants this,
Yeah.
who wants this, who wants this.
It's not like a multiple choice.
And who the fuck has to say that?
I just think it splits the votes too much, is what they're
Yeah,
trying to say, right? Like
exactly.
it makes it too complicated.
This
if
is what
you have
happened with the
way too
fucking
many
minion
options.
shit. Minions won with
Yeah.
like 4 votes because we had minions, prospects, Sith Lord,
This meeting took so long and D was around.
Wait, Dio's around?
Ray, I don't get it. We talk about this, like we talked about this the other day, and you understood, and then but then like.
No, I was under the impression. I'll be honest. I was under the impression there'd be 3 votes, like 3 options for people to vote. Either Habibis.
But now you're wanting a
Habibis.
4th option.
No, I want 3. Keep access to Habib MC. Go Habibis full time. Or go Habibis with Habib MC on the weekend.
We could do technically
But
3.
At
3
that point, then we might as well add the 4th of Habibi MC full time, right? Like that's the point we're trying to make. Like it's.
Yo, this shit's been going on way too long. Holy fuck! I thought I was gonna wake up. To
we
people
have
doing
made no
jobs.
traction. We've
This
made
is
no
our
traction
first
about the
vote,
video.
if it makes you feel any better.
We've been
No
hard stuck on
way.
this.
You missed nothing. You missed nothing.
We've been hard stuck
in
No
a-
on this shit.
shot.
We're in a mudslide.
I'll be honest,
We've been
Dio.
hard
The first
stuck on the
34
name
like
change
minutes
for
or some
half
shit
an
like
hour.
that. One second, Mac. The first 34 minutes was like me talking to people about some stupid drama.
Jesus Christ.
There
Okay.
was no even meeting.
So the only thing we're on like so far, like we're literally the only conversation we've had is the name shit.
No, we've talked
Yes.
about other stuff, but this is the first vote we're bringing up.
Yeah, we
as
talked
name
about
change.
the members.
Okay. All right. So what's the name discussion right now? Then I guess.
Well, now Ray's talking about potentially doing a 4-way vote instead of just a yay or nay to either be Habibi's full time, keep what we have, change nothing, Habibi's and Habibi MC, which then if we're doing Habibi's full time, then I would want Habibi MC represented as a full time vote too. But
Price
that's
is right, by
now
the
a
way.
4-way vote with 10 people. It honestly has to be a yay or a nay, in my opinion.
Okay, then if it's gonna
and
be
I'm
yay or
saying
nay,
that from
what
the
are the
perspective
what are
of
the
if
2
we
options
do-
gonna be? Because I don't like the options right now.
So you don't like us being either Habibis and Habibi MC or keeping what we have?
Yeah, I would prefer going because I don't think Habibi MC full time is gonna be a thing. I
Nobody's
prefer just
asking for
going.
that.
I feel like going Habibis or keeping what we have right now, personally.
Okay, so sorry, I'm coming to this very late. So Ray, you want to do like multiple votes, like multiple votes, whereas Marlo, you want to do like 1 vote. Sorry, I'm trying to understand.
So initially,
Me
the
and Marvel
idea,
wanted you on there. Ray wants a ballot.
yeah,
Oh,
Ray wants
okay.
a ballot of votes, but if we only have 10 people voting, I'm gonna be honest, that vote's not gonna go in your way. Like that, if we do the vote with ballots, Habibi MC full time would win.
Yeah, I mean he probably isn't wrong about that.
And that's just me being straightforward and honest with you. We can do ballots, but Habibi MC will win just based on the numbers. That's why it's not a good way to do it.
Yeah, but we already agreed that we're not gonna go Habibi MC full time. So let's just fucking go with that.
Wait,
right?
how?
Did we not
Oh,
talk about
that's
this
we're
already?
putting it to a
Yeah,
vote
what
right
do you
now.
mean?
I thought
Yeah.
we had the discussion with High Command. We said that.
No. The discussion that we had with High Command was to do the Habibi MC Habibi thing. So if that's not on the table, then that entire discussion is invalid at that point, right? If we're talking about doing something different, that changes everything.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This shit is pretty important to me. I won't lie. Usually, like I'm pretty cool with council votes and things. That's the way they've developed. But I do want to say straight up, there are some names that I wouldn't be comfortable doing if it pisses certain people off. You know.
But you're only
I
counting for the people that don't like Habibi MC. You don't. Again, the people that do like it, you're not like.
I am
It sounds like
accounting
you
for them.
don't care about that opinion. But what if it pissed us off if it was the other way, right? Like you don't really see that side, right? You only see
Right.
the side of
Can
the
I
other.
say
end.
something without pissing you off? It does piss you off because you're getting heated about it.
But that's my point exactly, right? Is that doesn't seem to matter, right? It only matters if people don't like Habibi MC.
So I'm sorry. I thought like we were at a point where we had like a decent compromise going, right?
I thought I
What's
thought I thought this was just gonna be Habibis. I thought that was the compromise, but apparently
that was never on the table.
It was Habibis and then Habibis MC on the weekend. So yeah, that's what we were talking about.
From
in the
what I
council
understand,
meeting.
the compromise was Habibis and Habibi MC on the weekend, which is basically the same shit that we're already doing, just without Exodus. That's what I thought the compromise was.
I'm confused.
could be
I guess towards other groups they don't really see the difference. They call us Habibis, right? But is that like more of a for ourselves type of thing?
I think what it comes down to is there is people, right? There's people in the gang, and I don't want to speak for everybody here, right? There's obviously people in the gang that favor wanting to be a Habibi MC full time, and then there's people in the gang that literally would never want to be an MC if they had to choose to. Like they would never choose to be an MC, right? So there's like that clash. So I think the idea was a compromise where, like for example, Alex, who's very anti MC full time, he was okay with Habibis, with the MC people that want to be MC keeping it on the weekends. That was my understanding of it, of that compromise. But I don't know if things have changed since like I heard about that from like Alex and Marlo.
Honestly, the more this goes, the more it circles, and the more I think Ray should just choose.
Yeah, I'm kind of look. I walked into this 5 minutes in. I feel like honestly at this point, like Ray, you should just fucking choose it. This seems so cooked that you guys are still talking about this
Ray
shit.
makes a choice here, bro. We put it to bed. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Part of my biggest opinion of why I like that compromise, just because I wasn't here for the discussion part. I'm sorry if this drags on a couple minutes longer because of that, but I think the cuts all look really sick, and the fact that Habibi MC, I know there's people against being Habibi MC full time, but I think like me personally, I'm wearing this shit all the time, even if we're just called the Habibis, right? Because I think this shit's sick. These cuts are fucking sick, and I want to rep them, you know.
I think the good thing about these cuts is they can be seen as just the Habibis, which is good too, right?
Yes, that's what. Yeah, 100%. That's why I fuck with that compromise, because I think it is. I genuinely think it is a shame to only wear these cuts on the weekends, and I would never just wear this shit on the weekends, because I think that's genuinely. Yeah, I think that's a shame, you know.
It's just also things, guys. Like Ray has to think about, other things when it comes to names, So.
I mean,
we're not changing. We're not like putting up a name that we aren't already talking about.
Yeah.
I also think it's stupid to just have a complete different name if we are going to
agree.
wear the cut all the time anyway, instead of just the weekend. Because let's be honest, Perez, you're not a full-time MC guy, but you're going to want to wear that shit all the time.
Yeah, but here's the thought process on that. That's why Habibis works, because Habibis.
That's what I'm saying. I'm for Habibis. Yeah, I'm pro Habibis.
And then, guys, here's my genuine thought process on this. Like, if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna change our name, I'm okay with Habibis, and then the Habibi MC on the weekend thing would just be for us, like a personal thing, right? Because other groups are not gonna sit there and call us Habibis or Habibi MC. They're not gonna sit there and speculate that. They're just gonna call us Habibi or Habibi MC. The Habibi MC thing is for us to do cool shit on the weekend with bikes and shit, have some fun with it.
That's the way it was always supposed to be. We weren't expecting every gang to instantaneously be like, okay, guys, it's Saturday morning, Habibi MC. We're going to put it
people
on
are
them.
coming
You know
for
what I'm saying?
boost, just letting you know.
That's fine. They already texted me. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest, like I agree. I do like. Don't get me wrong. I really like the Habibis and Habibi MC compromise, but I do agree with Kiwi. At the end of the day, like Ray, I mean, I could say this for myself. I won't speak for everybody. I mainly joined this gang for you. At the end of the day, you could just make the decision. I'm not gonna be pressed. I'm still gonna rep my cut. I'm still gonna call this shit a BBMC. But at the end of the day, it's your decision, brother. I don't really give a fuck.
I'll fuck you up, no problem.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Is anyone opposed to Habibis? Just full-time Habibis, nothing else.
Dude, Marlon.
As long as we just, present ourselves as Habibis, yeah. So.
I mean, I think that's easy then. I don't think if there's no one here that's opposed, I think that's super easy. We can just fucking go with it, Habibis, and then people want to. Hey, if you want to rep fucking Habibi MC jackets, it works because it's a Habibis, right? And people ask you, you can say you're Habibi MC. Who gives a fuck? I think it's easy. So are we just let's make this clear. Exodus is being thrown in the trash?
I guess everyone is all in favor for switching to Habibis from Exodus.
Yeah, fuck it.
Council, and if you have a council vote, please raise your hand if you are in favor.
It'd be really funny for me to keep my hand not raised.
That's crazy.
All right, that's everybody.
Valdez, you're against the name?
Unanimous. All right, wasn't. I thought he put his hand up. Did you not, Valdez?
No, I'm just kind of indifferent, to be honest. I don't really care either way.
Oh, so you don't care. You're not gonna be mad
I'm
at
kind
me,
of
right?
just indifferent.
Well, almost unanimous.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm mad about that shit, I'd be childish as fuck, to be honest. I don't really give a
You
fuck.
voted for Habibis.
Habibis or
That's
slash
what you
Habibi
voted
MC. Yeah. All right, fuck it. We're good with that. All right, let's we really.
Habibi gang.
I'll be honest, guys. Can we just do the member stuff quick because I think all of us know who should be a member or a prospect at this point, right?
Yeah,
Let's get a little bit closer for this one. A little bit closer for this.
Perfect. Anybody that's not a council member should probably walk away.
no council. If you're not council.
Or well, anybody that's not a
Not a main
member.
member,
Like, I
not a
think
main
if you're
member.
yeah,
Main
yeah,
member
like
should
if you're a main member, I think it's
Slide,
fine.
you stay, brother.
Yeah, Sly
You too,
Sly
please,
should
yeah.
stay. I just
Bye,
I
guys.
misworded.
Goodbye.
Get out of here,
Goodbye,
Rye.
Get out
Take
of
it.
here.
Take
Get outta
Archer's
here.
spirit with you, please.
Take a
Thank you.
fucking hike, Rye.
Where's Archer?
I do like Rai, by the way. I think he's actually doing great,
floated
man.
away.
I won't lie. That guy is.
I like Rai.
He actually comes around. He shows face. He's shown so much improvement from the fucking quiet Rai that we met the first day.
I know I've talked to a few different people about this before this meeting. If I could say something very quickly, because I know you guys have been talking for a long time.
Sure.
I'll make it as quick as I can. One of the things I brought up to people individually, we already have a very long list of like hangarounds. You know, I know that there's people that, you know, have brought up like Naughty, for example, right? I know that there's like somebody like me, I'm gonna bring up Derek, right? I think eventually, even if we don't do it today, I would like to start going through some of our current hangarounds and not have people sitting in limbo. Sorry, COVID. Even if they are like, you know, like give them some sort of a fucking
All right,
answer
chat.
and not have them sitting forever just hoping that we'll give them an answer. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Because like, for example, let's say let's say you've been hanging around us for like
real quick deal. I do have a opinion about this one, right? So,
Go
I
ahead.
think telling people that are like a hard no, that they need to either step it up or it's a no is fine. But I think leaving that hope in people that are working their way up to the gang, we should just let that happen. You know, let it be. And if they ask about it, honestly, I think it's a red flag if people ask about it. You know.
Yeah, I can understand that perspective, but I also try to look at it from the perspective of if I'm in one of these hang around guys' positions, and I'm hanging around the gang, and I've been hanging around the gang for a month and a half, and then like I don't know, for example, Nori shows up for like a week or two, and she puts in a lot of work, and a lot of people are gonna vouch for her, and she gets a prospect position sooner than me. I could see that feeling shitty for somebody, right? That's why, like me personally, if I was in that person's shoes, I would rather have a hard answer than just be forever in limbo. You know.
So
that
from
was
another,
just one of my perspectives.
From another spider perspective of that, Dio, if I was that person, I would see that as, oh, I need to get myself into gear because they are doing better than I am to get into this game.
Yeah,
That's
you know
the
what?
other- that's
You know
the
what,
other
Alex?
side that I
You know what?
agree.
I
Yeah,
actually
there's two
heavily
sides to
agree
look
with
at that
that.
coin,
Yeah.
you know?
No, I could agree with that for sure. I also think that if we absolutely think that somebody is not going to join the gang,
yeah.
Because didn't we literally come up last meeting with if somebody's got 3 nay votes in a row, like Marlo probably knows or Valdez knows because take notes. Wasn't it? Didn't we come up with if we vote nay on them? Yeah, if
Wait,
we
speak up
voted
on
on
this
them 3
a little bit.
times.
Well, here's my personal thing is, guys. Like, I'm gonna make this clear. Sometimes, I'll be real, brother. Some people just take longer to get into gangs. Some people come around that we like, that we've had a lot of experiences with, that they really show face, that they have the skills and the utilities for what we want, and they'll show up and they'll just immediately like be a part of the group. And there'll be people that maybe wait a month or 2 or 3, and even though they're showing face and shit like that, we still think eventually they can be in the gang. They just need more time. They need growth, right? At the end of the day, brother, I don't really feel bad for people. It's just a harsh truth of trying to join a gang.
So, just to catch you up, Dio, these names here were like the hard, probably bringing them in, and there was other names mentioned that we want to see more of them, like Evie, Cassie, Hell, I'd even bring River's name up at this point because she's been around
Imran too has
consistently.
been stepping up.
Those people we need to keep an eye on, and they need to show us that they want to be part of the gang more. But these names in front of us at the moment are the ones that are kind of up for the debate.
Don't forget Chrissy, by the way, because Chrissy's
I think one thing too though, like I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be in the minority on this one, but I'm still gonna say it because I'm
Sure,
always gonna
go
say
ahead.
my opinion.
Hey, go for it. Bro.
You know, when Ray talked to me for the first time before like the gang was even founded, right? The idea was like a small gang. This gang is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, right? I feel like at some point having like 10 prospects or like 5 or 8 prospects when we're already this big of a gang, like I don't know. I personally am not a big fan of that either, too.
Yeah, it's actually, I'll be honest, deal. It's not a bad thing though. The reason why it's good to have a lot of prospects is because if a few of them do fuck up, it's pretty easy to just get rid of the people who do fuck up, you know? And we can't kid ourselves at this point, guys. We have friends of friends that want to come and join the gang now. And this is not a small group anymore. It's, at this point, brother, probably growing to be one of the larger groups in the city. And,
Yeah,
and
not only
that's
that, but I
the
would
point
say
I'm
it's
making. It's like I feel like we're already pretty big. Go ahead, Sly.
I would say it's nice that we can have multiple sixes, just go out and do different things.
Yeah.
Instead of, get a full-on 6 and then everybody else is just left alone to do whatever. Right?
that is also very true. It's nice that people can have time with the people when we're out doing our thing too.
Okay, but let's be honest. With what he said, for the fact that at some point it's going to get to the point where some people feel left out all the time, and it's going to cause issues because we have so many
Brother,
people we can't accommodate for
Mac,
all of those people.
here's the thing realistically about that though. That's just going to happen in any group. And people know that when they join a group. And realistically,
yeah, but it's going to be stressed more when you have 40 people versus 10 or 15, right? Way more stress.
But how do you feel so left out if you got so many people that do shit?
yeah, I would say because we have so many like 6s going out doing things though, I think it gives those people more experience and gives them the more opportunities to do things. So actually I would argue that having around the number that we have right now is actually
listen,
good.
I'm gonna be real. I've been a part of a small gang and people still get left out. So it's
Yeah, I've been a part of a
There's negatives to all sides.
Brother.
To be fair, this is going a little bit off from what my original point was. My original point was I don't want to be in like an 80 deep gang, guys. That was my original point.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think we'd ever
like,
get
I don't think we would
like
get
that's
to that
obviously
point,
an
but yeah.
exaggeration, 80 deep, obviously, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
I'm
you
trying to say is we're already a pretty big gang. Like I just I personally think there's no harm in telling some of the people that we don't think are going to join the gang, like, hey, you can be a friend of the gang, but for now you're not going to be a prospect.
I mean,
that was kind of
I get you.
my perspective.
I mean, right now, honestly, there's no names that really come to mind with that right now because I'm just focused on the people that we do want in. So let's just focus on that.
Especially with these names here, these guys have a lot of history with the people in the group already. That's why they're like being brought in. Like that's
that name,
compared to like Evie and stuff like that doesn't have much rapport with people. It's like very different.
Okay, let's do a vote on the 4 here, and then we can start talking about the other people. Yeah?
I think Dean should be down.
Oh
though.
yeah, Dean was on that list.
Yeah, Dean was on the list.
Dean can be next week.
Dean went spice farming for our group though, not money farming.
He got me a lot of spice earlier today.
Blame Prez.
Motherfuckers.
Wait, hold on.
Dean
I'm
asked why
confused.
is Prez.
What has Chrissy done apart from the hosting?
She's actually been around every day, I think. Preacher, you probably ran into her, right?
No.
Wait, what is it?
With Chrissy.
Preacher with that girl all the time, bro.
Preacher's attached to the hip.
Preacher in that girl, bro.
Oh.
God damn. All right.
Yo, but actually, genuine question, Preacher, what do you think?
That's right. I haven't seen her try and hang out with anyone apart from just what I'm saying.
Wait, guys,
Sorry,
guys, 1 second, one at a time, please. What do you think about Chrissy and her position going forward in the gang and such?
So Chrissy has a desire to learn. Like I've been the past few days, teaching her how to hack, different stuff like that, getting her on jobs. She's showing that interest, but I mean she is coming from a Civ life, so obviously the skill set is not there, but she's trying. I've also noticed that she tries to reach out to people here. It kind of gets ignored sometimes. So she kind of gets overlooked, but she does have that desire to better herself and be part of it.
I think my advice to you is if she's voicing those concerns to you, preaching, she's venting to you about that, you should tell her this. Sometimes you just need to be louder and more persistent, right? I've had people, brother, that they've walked up to me and like, hey, Ray, I want to do stuff with you today. And I've just said, well, We already like are packed, right, brother? We can't do shit. And then they'll feel bad or whatever, but they won't give up, right? It's about being persistent.
Yeah.
It's about keeping and trying and not just being like 1 or 2 or 3 times, right? Going around the box saying, hey guys, does anyone need help anything? Oh, no one's answering. Okay, well, I guess no one needs help. I'm going to go be sad. Or I've had people like that too before. That's actually real bad too, because you some days you won't just, you got to go do your own thing, you know? That's it. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do the vote on these people for now. How about we start with someone easy like Ghost?
Okay. Clarification. These are vote to get prospect like to tomorrow. These are not people to bring up for the future. These are just literal vote
Yes.
for prospect tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I actually don't know if we should do a vote on Chris here now, because I don't think, is there anyone here?
I think Christy needs more time.
I think Christy needs more time.
I think so
She's
as well.
time.
'Cause
Okay,
she's
yeah,
like a
I
baby
just wanted to
queen.
clarify that. I think
Does Nori?
Deanie is a different person.
Okay, Deanie's a different person. Put Dean.
He's not
All
our
right,
Dean.
let's just start. Easy. Ghost.
Ghost, yay.
And put your hands up if you think Ghost should be a prospect. I think it's very easy. I don't think, not a single person disagree. Okay, easy. Right.
I abstained. I don't know.
I'll take Ghost.
That's
It's
fine.
under me.
Right. Ghost is under.
Alex, okay, easy. Wait, you don't have anyone right now, Alex, right?
No.
Okay, I'll be personally honest. We can go with Faraday. I do think Faraday needs more time. So you guys do your vote. If you think Faraday should be a prospect, hands up.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know who that
Are we just voting? No discussion.
I mean, you can
We
bring up
already had-
reason.
so you
Bring
missed-
up-
we did kind of have a discussion.
Yeah, I mean,
earlier.
I guess I missed a lot of this discussion.
Yeah.
I guess to be fair.
The only thing I know about Faraday is that he helped you guys with a job, and I think someone told me he painted the ground red.
He helps
No,
with
he does a lot of
jobs.
small
He-
things as well, like, you know,
he helped with
cleaning
moonshine,
Oxy and all
but,
that.
I'm
stuff.
gonna be
He
honest.
helps with moonshine.
Faraday went from standing in a corner doing nothing to getting feedback and literally jumping to do anything, whether it be helping with
Yeah.
Oxy, whether it be cleaning money, doing fleekas,
Getting white cards.
getting white cards, doing jewelry. Like he literally went from standing in a corner, not talking to really anybody, but maybe one person, to like willing to help everybody. So and that being said, he also didn't complain whatsoever with the feedback given to him. So for me, like
Yep.
that was a pretty big change
Chat.
from like
You guys-
somebody who would vote nay
you
on
guys
him
cool
to somebody
with,
who would vote yay.
Yeah,
What
just
the
to
fuck is
add a
Doing the
little
react to
more
Mr. Beast
on
video
there,
tomorrow,
like-
chat, when
like,
I
I'm not
post
to
on it on IG,
full blaze
Twitter.
this guy, but he has been pulling like Evie and like other people that are hanging around, like they're just friends right now. He's just been randomly pulling people just to go to stores, and he's bringing back like 2 or 3 white cards just because they haven't been doing anything. And he's just like, hey guys, let's go do a store without even like I don't think anybody asked, and he just went to go do it. He bring us back like 2 white cards, and he's just like, I just wanted to make sure that people feel like we're doing something, you know.
Was that Skype? The fuck?
No, it was my
AOL
phone
instant
alarm.
messenger,
That's
bro.
an
Oh.
iPhone alarm, bro. That's
Yeah.
an
What
iPhone
was,
alarm.
what was the result of the Faraday vote?
I think we
haven't
just
done
do an
yet.
opposed. I think you do an opposed vote instead of a 4 vote.
Faraday went from level 60 blocks in it to like real human being.
Also, I heard Faraday
Yeah.
did some crazy shit today. And he was involved in the drama that also turns me off a little bit on him. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what
So-
happened?
He was a
Okay,
victim
but
in
that
that
wasn't
drama.
He was a
his fault at
victim,
all.
bro.
Yeah, he was a
he was a
victim in that
victim.
drama. That was he
What
had nothing to
drama?
do with the drama. Now we'll talk about it later. It's not. If you are opposed, raise your hand. That's a lot easier of a vote.
At this moment in time, yeah.
Faraday.
Are you a vote? You're
One more
opposed
week.
or abstain?
I'm
Opposed.
opposing for a little more time.
Yeah, I need more time on Faraday.
Alright.
That's like more of a next
That's all
week.
that matters.
I would be down to talk to about it a little bit more when I mean, here's the thing. I see Faraday all the time, but I just don't know what he does except a few jobs here and there. I don't think I think I need a little bit more of it.
Your group's like word because there's so many people saying all the things he does.
He's helped me with moonshine. He didn't have to, but he did it like every hour I wasn't awake. Without questions, no complaints, nothing.
What was our? By the way, this is a little off topic. What was our stance? Was it like to get prospect, it need to be majority, or
I
was
think
it
it's-
like if
no,
there's
if
2
there's
no's,
two
maximum
no's,
2
it's a
no's.
no.
Yeah, maximum 2 no's. Yeah.
So he's a no for today.
Okay.
And he has
Nah,
one more
no
vote
way the
before
Dune
it's a
guys
no
came and
forever.
voted no.
That's crazy, dude.
Ray hasn't played Dune.
No from the dust.
2 out of 3 with Dune, guys.
Alright, are we gonna move this shit along, bro? It's been the longest meeting
Yeah,
ever.
can we?
Nori,
been
yeah.
Let's do Nori.
I'm
100% on
Okay,
no.
wait.
I think
This is a vote.
I think Nays is
for yes.
I vote,
Vote
yes.
yes. Put your hands up. I'm actually yes.
Just
on that.
just hold on. If you're opposed, just put your hand
Yeah,
down.
I think it's a lot
hand
easier
up,
if
I mean.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your hand up
yeah.
if you're opposed.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll put my hand up.
Well, that's 2. Can you guys say why?
I mean, I feel like honestly, like maybe a week and a half ago, I didn't even think Nori wanted to join. And to be fair, I had a conversation with her, and you know, we had a good conversation, like genuinely a good conversation. But me personally, like, I think there's no harm in her waiting a week, like, literally no harm. To me, she hasn't put in nearly as much work as Faraday. And Faraday's not joining, right?
I disagree.
I disagree hard with
I
you
think
guys.
she's put in the most
So-
work as a fucking hanger.
Nori, when I wake up, the first thing I see, she brings in thousands of materials. She tells me, "Hey, Ray, is there anything we need for the gang?" I say, "Yo,
She
we
always
need
brings
food,
food to the
radios,
block.
etc." She immediately goes, picks up everything, brings it to the block, says, "Hey, is there any supplies you guys need?" Literally, like it's every single day for the last week and a half. I think it's the most crazy. What's the
Okay,
word?
well, the simple reason I'm voting no is I didn't even think she wanted to join the gang a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
I had a productive conversation with her 3 days ago. I want to give her a week before I vote yes. It's that simple.
Yeah,
for
no,
my neck.
I'm fully with you with waiting a week. That's not a problem, deal. We're just saying that she's done
Dude.
a
Does
shit
a
thing,
lot.
you know?
She maybe, yeah, I don't disagree that she's maybe done a lot of work, but I see Faraday putting in more work, and I see Faraday more willing to do shit, and that's just
valid.
my perspective.
That's valid.
I'm pro Nori here, but like you're saying yes on Nori for stuff we just said that Faraday does. Like,
Does
Yeah, just 'cause
Faraday
he
do
does
that
jobs
though?
here and there. But you bring, like, you literally just said just because he does a few jobs here and there.
Yeah, but Nori's
And
so
that's-
consistent, right? Here's the difference.
It's instead of going
I
round in a
think
circle.
Faraday's consistent for everyone else. Is the thing.
Nori stops me
Instead
from
of going round in a
posting bad
circle,
things on
just
Plotter, so it's a yes for me.
Yeah, so instead of everybody going in the circle, Dio's raised his point, and again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with giving him a week, just like we have Faraday.
Yeah, I think we're just again making it clear what was talked about. So
Yeah.
Yes, Ray, that like it is the case, but Nori may be more what was the fucking word you said? Like regular. I don't know,
Consistent.
she's more consistent with you. And that's not saying she's not consistent with everyone else as well, but Faraday's also very consistent with everyone else. Unfortunately, you don't see that, and that's completely fine. But Faraday is very consistent with the rest of the group. And that's why I think, especially for the hang around position, I feel like we should normalize abstaining unless you have something against someone. I feel like it should be okay for you to abstain if other people are vouching for someone.
I agree with that.
What's up?
Is that right?
Good ways.
The food.
Like,
I
I
need
need
some.
to go to office.
What?
It's a hard fucking briefcase.
I mean,
Alright,
who
so-
actually voted no for Nori?
Okay, then how about we do a revote
It
after
was
everyone's
me
talked?
and
Okay,
Wolfie.
let's do a vote. Up, hands up if you think Nori shouldn't be right now.
One more.
All right, that's enough for to know. Okay,
Okay.
let's go
just
with
Same as Faraday.
Yeah,
the
Faraday
time thing.
has the week. I want or
who's
I'm not gonna lie,
Barnes.
Dio did sway me after that.
Who's
Nah,
I
Barnes?
think time things kind
I
of
just want to
stupid.
make
If
sure.
we
I
just
just
wait
want
a
to
week
make
to
sure
then
she
vote
just
them in.
keeps
That's
coming
my
around.
opinion.
Guys,
That's it.
who's Barnes?
I mean, by that same logic, we vote
Beans.
Faraday in.
Dean.
Bond.
It's the same as Beans.
Okay.
I was originally of the opinion that Dean. I was gonna vote yay on Dean, but I'm voting nay on Dean because I haven't seen him.
Because
for
I
a
haven't
week.
seen him.
Because
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
the
he's been
exact
hunting
same.
spice too much, bro.
Playing
Kinda
video
kidnapped
games,
him.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my bad,
I think
guys.
Dean's also like a next week.
BP
conversation.
ruined that kid.
I literally.
Let's just not even vote on him then.
Let's not
Yeah.
vote on Dean because he needs a
So
little bit more
Ghost,
time.
Ghost, yay,
Just Ghost.
Ghost,
Just
yay.
Ghost.
Everybody else is next
Okay.
week. This
Okay.
week.
And
Just
Ghost
Ghost
is going under Alex. Alex, you make the announcement to
Yep.
him, and we're all good. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys,
Awesome.
listen, we have 2 new properties. Let's get you guys all on the same page. 2 new properties. One in the barrio, and it's quite big. Actually, it's 2 stories. It's a little bit ran down. We might need to get it cleaned, to be honest. It is.
Oh.
There's cockroaches everywhere, garbage
Holy
everywhere.
Ugh.
It's nasty as fuck. There's literally pizza boxes next to cockroaches next to it's nasty. We also have a warehouse in Pulido now that is quite big. Now, the boys have told me that I should let Nori try to decorate it, so I don't mind doing that. But yeah.
Let
How
her cook.
how many people here have not been assigned a mission for their cut?
I haven't.
Sky,
Got a good one for you.
Wolfie, Preacher. That's it? Okay. Really? That's only 3 people
Oh,
left?
no, we gave Sly his.
Yeah, Sly has this.
What about?
Well, 3 people that are here.
Wait,
Yeah, I was
Sly,
gonna say, what about like
what,
Kevin?
you have your mission done already or no?
Well, no, he's been given one.
No,
is what I
mine
said.
is more of a timing thing. So.
Okay, sounds good, brother.
Was that the last part of the meeting?
Sly has a fucking hard mission, so yeah.
What is his mission?
Sly's mission is to go to a different gang or gang leader and set up an event or a deal that benefits our gang deeply.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Look, I'm
that's
just
it.
saying.
Lambo
We wouldn't be
Or
that
an
bad.
event between the two.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
no,
lot.
no,
Bro,
no,
I just had to
hey,
win death rolls,
Bro,
bro.
poor Sly, bro. What the fuck?
Bro,
No, Sly, it's
we had
easy
to
now,
reverse
cause-
So I gotta move
No, but that's
mountains,
easy
bro.
for me though. So.
Yeah.
He said it's easy for him, boys.
It's light work for Sly, guys. Come on.
Here's the thing, though.
yeah,
Here,
that's
here,
good,
here.
that's fine.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. I don't think that's necessarily hard, but it's a waiting game. That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
poor
that's
Sly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sly, we now need a Wii Connect. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Bro, hey, wait. Kiwi, Mac Dio, reverse rob 5 people. Sly, I need you to be, as an emissary, I need you to go on the different island.
Yeah, bro, Ray was like, Ray summarize the difference between the 2 missions would be like Ray says, Dio, call me Habibi, get your cut. And I go, Habibi, and then he tells Sly, go climb Mount Everest and take a selfie.
Sly has to go cure fucking cancer for the cut, man. Poor guy.
Ray was
COVID,
like,
bro.
they gotta rob 5 people. That's at least a day of work. 20 minutes later.
Where's
I
Ghost?
mean, I
Not
could,
even, it was
look, I
15,
could tell
bro. It
y'all
was
what my
15 per
plan
match.
is. I could tell you what my plan is because I can also just make an event for both groups. My plan is to have a relay race with moonshine runs.
Oh, shit.
Actually, good.
So we get 3 from us, 3 from them, and basically have a relay race. Whichever team finishes all 3 moonshine runs the fastest gets all the money, which is like
Also-
160,000 or something.
Mm.
It's actually
Can
good.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Can I bring up something for a clarifier?
Sure,
Because I
dude.
wasn't here. We're never voting on the name again, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is done.
No, that's it. HABIBIS/HABIBIMC.
Even as somebody that was pro full-time HABIBIMC, I think we should never vote on this shit again. It's
Correct.
just it's done
Get
and
it off.
dusted.
We're done.
Yeah, guys, I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but the Exodus is over.
You just
It's
fucking monologue.
Habibis and Habibis.
Yes.
Bro, we had too many reruns. We were looking like Disney out here, bro. Voting on that shit again, dude.
Okay. Anyone have any nice suggestions for Sky, Wolfie, or Preacher? You could talk to me later.
We already had preachers, didn't we?
What?
Perez isn't allowed to
Didn't we
give
already have
suggestions.
preachers?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Preachers is kind of funny. We could do that one. Are we actually going to do that one?
Yeah.
The one with
Well,
the...
Let us hear.
Preacher.
We'll say it and then we'll see if
You have to get
actually-
our group and then a few other people, like a lot of other people in the city. We have to sit down at the church and you have to lead a sermon as a preacher. But it has to be Habibi MC
Tomorrow
themed.
is Sunday.
It can't actually
wait,
be
wait.
religious. Just
Minimum
actually,
15 people.
it has to be like
Dude,
gang.
I'm
It has to be like a
Definitely
gang,
not religious, so.
like a gang related theme sermon. Maybe if you come up with ideas of like ways to conduct crime or how to be a gangster on the
No way,
street,
I
shit like
believe
that.
in
You know.
Leading the fucking church or the house of Habibi.
The house of, we call it the house of Habibi.
I like that.
House of the Rising Habibi.
That'd be good.
Ask yourself, what would old Ray do?
What would Old Ray do exactly? And then as for Wolfie and
don't know what
Sky, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having troubles thinking about the one for you two.
Well, Perez isn't allowed to give suggestions about me. He's gonna do some grumbling shit.
Wolfies is the easiest shit ever. Like me personally, like how hard is it to shoot your fucking friends
for 3 fights?
Yeah, but we haven't.
Hey.
Here's the problem. His might take a while because when's the next time we're gonna get 3 different fights? With him in it. That might be longer than Sly.
With him in it,
At
exactly.
least we upgrade to breaking legs, so
What about making him put on a wolf mask and going to hell?
What's up,
at
kid?
people?
Oh yes.
Howl at the
What,
pale
kid?
moonlight.
I said nothing. I was making a joke.
Oh, am I going out of town soon?
I think we do the Howl one for Wolf.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, she was
my
talking about
ser-
award.
Wait, where's Theo? Did he
Oh.
fall asleep?
I mean, I said we
It was a
make.
good joke, kid. It was a good joke. Nobody
Oh.
heard it though.
I said we make Wolfie walk on all fours for the nibble.
What?
What?
You into some puppy play shit, bro.
Bro, his name's Wolfie, man.
I'm gonna tell Issa to come over.
What if you just have to
Why?
howl at the moon every midnight,
Wolfie, if
like
you
a
howl
couple
at the moon
storms?
right
Wait,
now,
we're not
bro,
done with this. Why are we bringing East over?
I don't think it'll be funny.
No, but if you made him do
How
like
is it
some
funny?
cringe shit
Guys,
and like post on Twitter with a wolf
listen,
mask on.
I'm okay with Issa hanging out and shit like that, but I do remember one thing. She was more AU EU. It's not gonna really fly. Like I need people that are consistent this on me.
I'm not.
She needs to be the tsunami and then a little bit.
If she wants to join the group and she will actually be consistent in NA when I'm around, sure. But otherwise, there's no reason for her to join the gang with me if that doesn't make any sense, you know?
Go.
Yeah.
Sly.
Yo.
I got money for you.
So what do you think about Wolfie having to howl at the pale moonlight?
Hey guys,
Ray?
I found Issa.
Why would you?
Wait, why
this
is she?
is so
buddy.
intimidating. Why would you
For
do
the
that to
$4.
me?
Don't you run away, Issa.
All right.
I'm
Hi,
just saying,
So what's your
guys,
sleep
I'm
schedule like?
Issa.
Issa has the worst fucking taste imaginable, bro.
probably
Boy
do.
Blanc and
Yeah,
maple
probably do.
AU
Simone.
gang though.
Why are you saying
Wait, you were trying
that?
to date Michael Simone?
No, I was just deeply in love with her.
Oh,
Oh.
Like 5 years ago.
hey.
Does anyone have any food on them?
I need there's your food. I'll
I think
grab
there's a
some
bunch
real
of us that need
Is
to.
it is the meeting over?
Oh my god, I could rage
Nope.
bait
I
fucking
think-
Wolfie right now.
Yeah.
I think
Guys,
we're
I'm
good.
gonna
Hot
just
dog
fucking
from
suck the
me.
man. Jesus.
There you
Hot
go,
dog
Ray.
from me.
Hello.
Yes, Ray, let's go up north. I'm gonna drive you up north.
Put a wolf mask on and
Issa,
Oh, we're done?
every
We're not-
storm with his face saying
How
howling at the pale moonlight.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are we just leaving?
Good.
We're not
Hey,
gonna-
Perez, you can tell me my shit later.
Issa,
Alright.
what's
Very good to see you.
what's your plan? Are you actually trying to hang around this group? What's going on?
Sure, somebody needs it.
Well, like, yeah, I mean, but what's like, okay, what's it called? Like, what's going on? I haven't
See,
been around.
See, it's
You
too
wanna-
too
yeah, I'll
early.
make sure you-
That's actually wild. What
That's
the
crazy.
fuck?
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Raymond.
Yes, good.
Hey,
What?
are you okay?
I'm just tired. Yeah, what's up?
You're just tired. So you'll get a kick out of this. You know Edgar.
Castillo?
Yes, I think so. The
Fumbled.
Triple guy. I met his wife today, and we were talking about relationships, and like, oh, she was like, oh, how's it to like date a gang leader, and then we were kind of comparing
Ray?
notes, and I told her that I thought that the best thing that she could do for her relationship is just to stress him out. Just anything that she could possibly think of, just to make that man's life tough. And she's gonna report back to me and let me know.
Good, kids. Good.
I think it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Make his life hell through the one thing that gets to all men. They're lovely ladies.
Yeah.
Ray, let's go.
I told her from experience.
Hmm. Why can I not get in the car?
Keys to the limo.
Ah, damn. Our new car looks great. What is this?
I think this is Imran, bro.
Hell
You might actually get a vote now.
Yo, Kiwi, what's up, brother?
Bro, who's your favorite hang around, man?
My favorite hang around?
Yeah, who's your favorite hang around?
It was Ghost, but he's in the gang now.
Who's your second favorite hang around?
I don't know, bro. Maybe Nori. I don't know.
Alright, I vote no with Nori.
You vote no for her?
Yeah, you vote no with my guy, I vote no with your guy.
Kiwi, I'll be real, brother. I just don't see Faraday enough, bro. I mean, I see him like there, but he doesn't do anything for me. You know?
That you're aware of it.
That I'm
He
aware
hasn't
of,
made an
yeah.
impression on you. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. He hasn't made an impression on me. Exactly what Marlo just said. Like, I know I made a joke about it, but literally the only thing I've heard him doing is going to one money run and being in the fight.
Faraday's done more jobs than I have.
That's such an interesting perspective for you to have.
You're trying to cook this fuck up, man. You gotta sleep.
Wait, hold on. I'm driving in my new car. It's nice. I can't really hear.
Raymond, you're over.
What?
You go to sleep here, right?
Probably. I need to. Yeah, I need sleep. Fucking exhausted. Not happy. Yo, I'm a lot. What's up, brother?
It's interesting that you have the perspective of I've only heard him rob a money run or do a money run, but you had so many people tell you what he's been doing.
What did they tell me? I don't even remember. Yes,
I think that's the issue. You just weren't listening.
Yeah.
People were hard vouching for all the stuff he does. Like when he gets active,
I heard he was part of a fucking robbery today. I heard that for sure.
No, but you even like you made it sound like he was bad in that. He just got robbed. He got jokingly robbed. What did he do wrong there? Get robbed?
Yeah, how could he?
Like,
a bitch.
True, just like Preacher, right?
Damn.
How could he?
Brother, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that drama's over, by the way.
Mac? Yeah. How did it feel when you talked to Mac?
Mac was deflecting the whole fucking time. Honestly,
Yeah.
it pisses me off, bro. He's like, oh, yeah, but Preacher's just a bitch, you know, like, or whatever. Like, oh, you
Dude,
know,
he needs
Preacher
to
didn't
stop
shoot
doing that
him.
shit.
Like, yeah, bro, like, what the fuck are you saying, Mac? He's your gang member.
Yeah.
He's
that
your
shit needs to
gang
stop.
member. You should pull your fucking gun out and support the guy who's got a gun pointed at him. Mac was more upset that Preacher.
shot.
No.
Yeah.
Mac was more upset that Preacher spoke back against the guy that had a gun aimed at him than.
Which I just don't understand that whole logic, because they're trying to make an argument that it was a joke and he needs to read the room. But if it's a joke, then why should he care about him having a gun to him?
No, but the shit doesn't make sense to me. He's more mad about that than the fact that the gun got pointed at his own boy.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, you had a fucking guess. He's ex what? Isn't this guy ex Diamond Dogs?
Dog, yeah.
Yes, he's your boy, but he pointed a gun at your gang member. Shouldn't you be mad at that? You know what he said? Oh, yeah, but it's because
2726.
He said, you know why? It's because as soon as he got shot down, now he's the victim. No, that's not how that fucking works, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, he ain't a victim. He a statement. Don't point a gun at me or I'm gonna shoot you in the face when you talk shit.
Yeah, I just, bro, yeah, I keep. Yeah, I added Nori. We're good. Are we done? Is there anything else I need to do?
All right, perfect. You got it. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Let me drive my new car.
Yeah, of course.
Where's Emrin?
I think it's Emran's. Yeah. To be honest, I don't really. He just looked like fuckboy number 1 to me. So.
I don't have his number. Fucking hell.
I got his
I
number.
still gotta talk to
I
Kiwi,
can send
but bro, I am not in the mood to talk to people right now. I need to go to sleep.
Nah, sleep on it and then yeah.
Chat, I probably look cooked right now. Listen, guys, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go straight back to sleep probably right after
Sleep
this.
on it.
Listen,
we can
guys.
handle it if we need to. But,
I had a new video to
I mean,
release.
there's just nothing that needs to be done other than Mac needs to just back his boy. And
Yeah.
this whole like, and Dio does it to an extent, but I think Mac is way more stubborn when it comes to certain shit. But this whole like Diamond Dog shit, like yes, that's you guys is like past, but this is your present. You're in the HABIBIS, you know what I mean? Like these are the people that you protect and you die for. If it doesn't involve and put somebody in our group at risk, if you want to fucking also die for the Diamond Dogs outside
stream?
of
I didn't think I was
that's
gonna stream,
fine.
so
But
hell
if you
yeah.
have to pick, it's us.
Yeah. All right, let me think about something real quick.
Yeah.
Chat, listen. The big news that happened that we can finally announce now that I'm not under NDA anymore. I was brought in. I talked to Mr. Beast, and I was brought into a video that released today at like 9 a.m. I was competing in a GTA mission for an actual IRL Lamborghini. An actual Lamborghini. I'm not going to spoil what happens or not. We're going to react to it on stream tomorrow. I haven't posted anything on social media about it yet. I'm going to be posting it on Twitter and Instagram, but it's on the Mr. Beast Gaming YouTube channel. It is one of the top trending videos right now, chat. So thank you to Mr. Beast and the team for having me on. And it was a really cool collaboration, you know. As one of the largest content creators in the world, I really like to help smaller creators like Mr. Beast help. I'm just kidding. Anyway, it was cool. So thank you so much to Mr. Beast for all the freaking opportunities. It's really cool. It was like really yeah. You helped us so much. No worries, guys. You know what can I say? Mr. Issa, tier 3 RayC sub. How'd you guys know? How'd you guys know? Listen, we don't want to expose too many secrets, guys, okay? Ray, Big Ray helping small creators. Guys, listen. Something light, you know, something light. Hey, what can I say? We're just doing some charity work out here. Yo, Ebrin. Yo, I like the new car you gave me. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. It'll help you in your way into the gang.
That's his name's Nimrod. Actually, I'll have.
It's not.
It's Nimrod.
Could be Nimrod.
All right, my Molotov's about to go bad. Is that person over there important?
Is that
No, I don't
person
think
over
so.
there important?
Hey.
That's someone that hates. That's someone that hates Louis Blanc more than McGregor. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can I set on fire?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
hey
just had
guys.
I
Hey
just had an
buddy.
idea. Look,
No,
if we
let's
have
show car on
Look, it's Ghost.
Where?
guys, if we have Issa in the car, that means that Louis can't lock onto us.
Yeah, but he.
That's crazy,
What do you mean,
Marlo.
Everyone in the group.
No, fuck that, bro. I hate that shit.
Oh my.
As I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell you two while you're here. Right, fuck off a sec.
Does that actually blow the car up?
No.
That doesn't blow a car up? Why not?
No, they're really bad now.
Fuck off. Ow.
Molotovs don't blow cars up?
No, they're really bad.
Sometimes
you can
they
survive
do.
them all.
It didn't even fucking sprint to the car.
Go away for a second.
Dog shit.
Oh, me?
Oh.
Sly just called me.
Yeah.
He said he is down to be the grower 100%. That is his shit. He has all the rep and everything. I don't know. We need to sort something out. But Sly said that is his
reached
fucking
out.
shit.
I reached out and I got an immediate response that it's they're looking into it.
Okay. Could the
Yeah.
barrio house, is that big enough to grow in or no? Like the top of it?
We probably could purpose it for
That
it.
could be, bro, if that was our trap house where the weeds grown and fucking, you know, held.
Okay, wait. I guys, I'm
use them
too.
north
I
as well.
honestly, I'm gonna go straight to fucking sleep after this. So
You're good, you're
I'm.
good, you're good.
I'm,
Yeah, I
I'm-
just wanted to tell you that Sly called me and he's fully down. He said that's his absolute shit. He's got the rep for it. He loves doing that shit.
He actually, bro. I fucking love Sly, bro.
He loves doing that shit. Oh my god, is that Dominic Toretto from Fast and Furious?
That's crazy. Oh, hey.
Yo,
Get out
Ghost.
of the car, motherfucker.
How does it
go,
feel,
okay.
brother? How does it feel?
For what?
You wanna
Doesn't
tell
know,
him?
mother.
No, I'm not gonna blow you out. Don't worry.
Shut the toe off.
Hey, I do want one of those.
Production,
Wait,
bitch.
Hold
What do
on,
you
hold
mean?
on, hold on. Hold on. Stay there real quick. Stay there.
Spice Production's
Spice
crazy.
production is crazy.
No, Ghost.
You are required to have 16 hours of HABIBIMC/HABIBIS, and at least 2 hours per day in spice production.
Hold on.
Why?
I'm working
Why?
18
Why?
hours per day for me.
Why?
Ghost, take your glasses off.
217. What do you mean 217?
That's okay.
Why? No, he used to wear a black flag. Why'd you switch?
What the
Okay,
fuck is
but
this?
This is gonna be too hard. One of y'all gotta change.
What the
No, no,
fuck
no,
is
hold on,
this?
hold on. No, take the flag off.
Ugh.
That's fucked up. No, that's fucked up.
Ugh.
What
Okay,
the
bro,
fuck?
Nah, the
That's a
same
man
shoes,
right
bro.
Nah, what are
That's
those?
fucked up.
Nah,
That's
bro.
fucked
Okay, so
up.
wait, one of you guys gotta change, or else I'm not gonna know the difference. in you two.
What the fuck
So I'm
is
gonna be honest.
this?
Right now, it's fuckboy 1 and fuckboy 2. So one of y'all gonna have to change something.
It's Valdez.
Yo.
Valdez got the same haircut. Hold up.
Cook check.
Yeah, but Valdez always wears shit. To be fair, he is. Did he?
I always
We already
have
tell
a
him.
I love you guys.
We tell him or no? Okay, never mind. You gotta change your look a little bit. I'm sorry, buddy. So go to the clothing store and I'll let you know if it's good enough in 10 minutes.
All right.
when you get
Anyway,
back.
listen, Toast. Listen
What
up,
am I
brother.
changing?
Listen.
I don't know. Figure it out.
Serious moment for a second. All right, brother. The gang had a vote today.
Fine.
And we're willing to give you a fucking opportunity to be a prospect. Okay?
Oh, W. Thank you guys.
It's about fucking
appreciate it.
time. I
Just
think
let
you've been.
Alex- let Alex.
I think you've been working your fucking way in, but you have a problem here. All right?
You're my prospect.
You're Alex's prospect.
Fuck.
If you fail, Alex dies. All right.
Oh.
Alex, that also
Oh.
means you figure out his mission to get his prospect. But,
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be up.
Yeah,
fucked,
no,
buddy.
I already know what it is. It's gonna get him fucking
Yeah.
spice. Fuck
All right,
me.
boys.
No video game shit. We're a goddamn gang.
All right, guys, take it easy, everyone. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Take it
You
easy,
too.
brother.
Have a
Buddy,
good
I
night.
need to get
one
enough
last
spice for my
question.
carrier and my fucking.
What? Deflecting
spice
motherfucker
fucking thing.
McGregor. What do you want?
To be
Give me
fair,
the
it's only a
flag, what did I
question.
deflect?
It's only a question because I
Stick it on him
can't
off,
see no
motherfucker. God damn.
Bro, I'll bend you over right now, bitch.
Oh, yeah, there's no problem because, you know, he's the victim now, motherfucker. Had me think about that all meeting.
What?
I mean, technically it's right. But also, which
did you
blocks
hear?
can we or can't we rob people selling weed, aka cleaning money bags on?
I don't know. Honestly, guys, I'll be real. I don't really know what the current groups doing that are.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Is there
Everyone's
like
gonna be doing it now, bro.
they're saying, are you against them doing it?
that's what
That
I brought
obviously,
this up.
obviously
I-
no
It's
best.
gonna
That's
start.
like the most
Brother,
best
that's
obvious
gonna
one.
start a war, though. I know. Those usually start wars.
Polito, Barrio.
Yeah, I'm fine with those.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Sandy,
No,
Sandy,
leave
Sandy.
Sandy,
Too much.
100%.
Don't
Yeah.
don't rub the Raiders. I actually like them. That's chill.
So Sandy, Polito, Barrio. Those are fine.
What about Azteca Block?
No.
The
Barrio would be
fucking
pretty funny.
OP's group.
No, I mean, he said
We kind of
KTV.
fucked with the bolas. So.
What about Hades for Spooch?
That's going to the block and starting the war, bro. You're going to. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The tension with Hades, I don't understand it right now. It's like a back and forth. It seems like they wanted to do something about yesterday, but they didn't end up doing it. So I don't know what's going on.
I think for now, what if we just keep it to Polito, Sandy, and Barrio, and
Cool.
then if we're arguing around robbing people, and there's like a spot that we think we should be able to rob, and it comes to mind, we'll bring it up later.
Hell no! It's
Oh,
too late to vote for this.
shit! What the
Too
fuck
late to
is
vote for
that?
this.
No, no, chill.
Everybody.
Chill, guys.
Whatever you want, we didn't do it, all right?
We didn't fucking do it.
We didn't do it.
Excuse me.
Yes, what? What?
Where's the kid?
Oh,
Wrote that sign.
she's no longer heel. She's no longer heel.
She lit.
Wait. What if you just put like a melon inside the thing and then he can't? It'll be like the cartoons where it just
Ooh,
explodes,
wait.
right?
Someone get a picture of this, man. This is like Tiananmen Square.
What the fuck, McGregor?
Wait, where's Kid?
You just made the tank nope out of that,
You
bro.
made a
What?
tank leave.
My
That's
bad,
crazy.
my bad.
Hey,
Holy
you
fuck.
win.
Mac just defeated the tank. That's
Mac
crazy.
just
In rock,
beat a
paper,
tank
Mac
with that.
tank, Mac
My
wins.
man.
Man.
What the fuck? You fumbled so hard. Disappointment.
Ray, I'm sorry. It's all I do.
What'd you say? What do you mean it's all you do?
Fumble.
Jesus Christ. Disappointing.
But I can be better. I can be better.
Do better.
Okay.
Do better.
Right away.
She just saluted, right? All right, that was funny. All right, Trey, thanks for watching the stream today. I am surprised I streamed. You know what? I felt bad. I think I was talking to Kit, and there was a really funny conversation going on at the start of the stream, and I don't think anyone was streaming it. And then I was like, oh, well, this is like missed content. Like, none of you guys heard that conversation with Kit, right? She's like, Ray. I was like, what? She's like, I might have messed up. I might have like fought a tank or something like that. Yeah. So you guys missed that conversation. It's pretty funny. Anyway, guys, you guys are awesome. Thanks for vibing today. I am cooked out of my mind. I need to sleep. So tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna set up a Instagram and Twitter post for the afternoon around noon PST for the Mr. Beast video. I have a bunch of pictures with the team that did it. I have a bunch of pictures of me there doing it. I vlogged a little bit. If you guys want to see that, I'll get that posted on Instagram And Twitter, yes, I'm going to raid someone, guys. So please do me a favor. Go follow Instagram and Twitter. Leave notifications on right now, guys, so you guys can see the notifications in the morning. I'd really appreciate if you guys hype those up. It helps me more sponsors, and it helps me more collaborations for smaller creators like Mr. Beast that want to reach out to me, and I want to help out with their platforms and grow. So make sure you guys go check out those platforms. Go follow the Instagram. Go follow the Twitter, and show us some love. All right, guys? Thank you guys for all the amazing content. Guys, go check out the Discord and check out the YouTube and TikTok. I'm going to actually put a TikTok and YouTube video up as well on that. But I do really like working with creators like that. But here's the Mr. Beast gaming video. Here's the channel. And the newest one was right here. Already nearly 3 million views in 12 hours is crazy. Damn. You guys want to see a snippet before we watch tomorrow?
These 7 contestants are currently racing to see which one of them will win a brand new Lamborghini. Let's go!
Guys, I had the color. I was representing the color of the Lamborghini.
Contestants are currently racing to see which one of them will win a brand new Lamborghini. Let's go!
Let's go! Oh, God, guys. I could have S+ boosted the Lamborghini in real life, chat. Oh, tragic. You're washed, brother. You don't understand. Those cars drive like hot ass. All right, guys. Look, it's already named the Habibis on the thing. It's still /Exodus. That needs to be changed. But yes, who can I raid? Marlo is live. Fuck it, bruh. We raided Marlo. All right, guys. Go show some love to Marlo, Mr. Lucky RP. He's got 20 viewers. Go make his day better. All right, guys? You guys are fantastic. Thank you for being a part of the community. You should have played GTA Online. Guys, the other contestants knew it was a race with GTA vehicles. I didn't know. Fuck, I wish I knew. I would have actually drove in Nova cars. Guys, the cars drive a lot different, by the way. Good night, chat. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye, chat.